How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day. Boys, how y'all doing tonight? Welcome back. Welcome back. Hope everybody's having a good one. We got more farming. We got more PTR stuff this week. I don't think we actually got a new build or anything. We do have new dungeon changes at least. And also an opportunity for us to go play another class. Chat! What should we do first? Should we start off with some mount farming or PTR stuff? I am feeling, or I guess transmog farming on top of it too, because I do want to try. Let me actually put the cup away. I thought that I had a napkin over here, and I was gonna put this cup that isn't like, it has ice in it, so it's gonna start leaking water. I don't want to have water all over my table. I want to keep this thing nice. Let's do mounts in a bit. Let me go put this lemonade. Is it lemonade? Yeah, that's lemonade. Let me go put the lemonade away. I'd rather toss it, grab a napkin, and we'll get more stuff going, yeah? Let me leave you guys with some music, though, yeah? BRB, 2 seconds, enjoy the chair. Alrighty, we are good. We are good. Okay, let's actually go play the game. Let's do some mount farms, and then we'll do PTR whenever Jake is on, yeah? I got bored and distracted easily. Oh, sorry about that, man. Here we are. Hold on. I wish I had my keys here, man. I jangled some keys in front of you guys. I know that over the years, everyone's attention span has plummeted to absolute, like, insanity. So it's okay. I totally get it. I haven't done too many runs today, so I'm just gonna get on my runs. You know what? Let's just do more runs until we like hit the instance cap. Yeah, I got Gmod. Yo, let's go. That is awesome, my man. That is dope. All right, chat. I have a number of mounts that I can go after, but that's awesome. Hey, that's great. Happy for ya. I don't know what mounts I want to go after, man. Should we do dungeon mounts, raid mounts? I do want to do on Taurus and a couple of characters and a bunch of Legion things. Just for a chance at Xavier's shoulders and the Urzo mount, because I have the skips for those. I could do Dragon Soul for a chance at a bunch of mounts from Dragon Soul. I don't think I have a lot of those. Should we start with that, chat? Because that I'd be able to do super quick, super easy. As that the Spider Deathwing is probably going to be a pain in the ass. Take 5 for Gmod. Did you do it through LFR or just like normal runs for Gmod? Because you could do the LFR version of those encounters from the one turtle, and when you kill Jaina, that's technically you have 2 chances of Gmod per run, because you have the LFR Jaina, and then you have the mythic Jaina or normal. I guess you also have normal and heroic version of Gmod too. But yeah, yeah, I'll sell that. I'll get rid of that. Still need the Blazing Drake from Dragon Soul. Can I finally get the Emerald Drake? Yo, let's go to Dragon Soul, man. I haven't done Dragon Soul in a hot second. Because this character, we're just gonna go to a dungeon, but we might as well do Dragon Soul. Mix things up a little bit, yeah? Because there's like 4 mounts that I can get from Dragon Soul. I try to do whatever raids and dungeons I can do that can give me like multiple mounts. Actually, I have a better idea. We do 2 raids on this guy. With this, Healer Draga, he could do 2 easily. Got mine in the Mythic, run this afternoon. Let's go, nerd. Let's go. Hell yeah. Yeah, I haven't gotten my Gmod yet. I haven't gotten any mounts, I don't think, so far. Super unfortunate. One of these goes to Borean Tundra. Is this Borean Tundra? The Mighty Wind? War Song? Borean. Yeah, so I'm gonna go do the Nexus real quickly. Technically, you can go to Undercity and take the portal straight to... Actually, no, you cannot, can ya? You can't take a portal to... Ah! No! Being a dragon and having that glide ability can really put you in a bad situation, bro. Thank goodness for skywriting. Thank goodness this thing does not move super quickly. Alright, we're just gonna chill. I got mine on normal. Nice, not bad. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm yet to get a good mount. I'm yet to get a mount outside of the Inarius' charger. And I was doing some goblin runs earlier today while, because I had a doctor's appointment today. So I was just trying to do something chill, some relaxing. And just something I wouldn't really get super invested into. Just to make sure I don't miss my doctor's appointment, dude. I woke up super early too. I'm tired. But I got good news, so that improves my mood at the very least. And we got a raid tonight. Should hopefully kill Galley very quickly, and hopefully I'm not in for any of the other fights. Hopefully Jake will be on later so we can do some PTR stuff. Because they got some dungeon updates. I do want to make sure that I'm on 25-man difficulty, just so I can get more chances at MOGs and stuff. But I'm gonna go kill Malagos here really quickly. But that's awesome, man. Hell yeah. Yeah, I might need to run mine. So there's a way of doing it to LFR too, right? Because you can basically do LFR through like one of the Tortolans. And the Tortolans will let you do the LFR of the fight of Mechatork fight. Then it's the casters and the big water elemental thing. I don't really know what that fight is, to be honest. Like, honestly. And then you can do Jaina. And if you do it on LFR, you can drop that Gmod on LFR as well. That's just like a faster way of doing it than having to go and like kill every single boss all the way to the final boss. What I might do maybe is do that run on like heroic or something, because I'm pretty sure I don't have all the heroic mods yet. Which was like a faster way to kill these guys then. It feels like it would take a second. I know it's just one boss and shouldn't complain or anything, but I am still gonna complain. Alrighty. Give me the Malagos mount. Either one of those. I'm pretty sure I don't have either one of the Drakes. Drake. Pretty sure I don't have either one of them. Yeah, Azure Drake or the Blue Drake. Yeah, I don't have either one. Drop Alexstras's gift. Are both of them dropping from Alexstras's gift? Drake. Pretty sure, right? Drake. Yeah, Alexstras's gift. Nita. Was this fight? Did anybody actually do this raid when it was like current content back in Wrath? Was this fun back in the day? No mount? Oh no. Oh no. And I've gotten all the MOGs from this place. Doesn't matter if I'm doing this place on normal or heroic. Or 10 to 25 man. In terms of the amount of mounts it could drop. Gmod was #1 mount. Barrett at least 20 runs a day. Punch was 5. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, that's probably the way you're supposed to do it, honestly. Can I do this again, but on a 10 man? No, I can't. Okay, so this is just a 25 man or a 10 man. Got it. Alrighty, well, we can take this guy and do something else. I don't think I want to duel Dwar. I think we'll do Dragon Soul, like I wanted to initially. Yeah, this is perfect. We'll do Dragon Soul, and then we'll figure out what we do after. I'll try Dragon Soul. It's been a while since I've been in Dragon Soul, actually. Question is, do I do it on heroic or normal? I don't remember what mods I have, which ones I don't. But there's like 3 chances that I'm out there at least. Dragon Soul. Do I have a lot of these mods? I think I do have to do it on heroic, because one of them doesn't one of them drop only from heroic. Let's just do heroic, just in case. Give it to one shot basically everything here. I got Mimran's and Invincible from Motherboard Time Walking Chest. Yo, that's awesome. I got an Invincible from Time Walking Chest, but never got Mimran's head. That's another one that I was actually thinking about going after today. I did do a run yesterday on a character for Mimran's head. It takes forever, dude. It takes so long to get there. It is crazy. Wait, is this guy riding on like the taxi mount? No, wait, what the hell? There's elementals here? Sand devils? Wait. Does this place have like... Why does this place have mobs? Is that normal? Has this place always had a bunch of sand devils there? Or did I make that up? There we go. Mm-hmm. 25 player. Beautiful. Alrighty. What's up, Jake? How? First, 4 kills on Strons, right straight to Mimi. Wait, what? Really? You could do that? Hold on. Wait, hold on. Kill first 4 and then just run straight to... Wait, what do you mean, Mimi? Target numbers from anniversary is still there. Really? Yo, Dala, can you give me a Discord? I need to ask you a big favor, please. This is urgent. What is this about? Yeah, that's weird. Doesn't this guy split into 2? He does. Morchok and Kochkrom? Morchok? Oh, that's what it's supposed to be. Weird. Wait, what? I didn't have to kill the other bosses. Oh, Yogg. Oops. Yeah, you have to go to Yogg. That's where the mount comes from. Yeah, I didn't know if you meant like I just wanted Mimran. If the Mimran's mount dropped from just Mimran himself, that'd be cool. Wait, Valera? A dragon named Valera? Isn't that Valera sing with R? Hold on, chat. What is going on? Wait, isn't Rad Druid, Oh, Tyr. What the hell? Okay, weird. Okay, so Tyr, who's been in duels before, is telling me like, dude, I swear, and is asking for my Discord. He said he can't type whatever it is on BNet. Huh? Okay, then IDK, man. Weird. Yeah, that's pretty weird. So many friends today and nothing. So many Fire Lens runs. Is that what you've been doing for the mount? The bird? Wait, can't you just immediately skip to the bird? Or is the bird like something that you actually have to... Wait, do I have to kill these eyeballs? Or can I just go for the boss? Hold on, am I doing this for no reason? Am I? Okay, I was thinking maybe I was out of space. We're chilling. Apparently I like the majority of these. Dude, you are being weird. Just tell me what is going on. Doesn't matter if it's on BNet or not. Dude, Raju has been weird. He's like, yo, I need your Discord right now. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Hold on, what is happening, dude? He's like, straight up, I need your Discord. Blizzard will ban me for it. Okay, and? Just say it. What do you mean Blizzard would ban you for it? What is happening? What do you mean? Just say it then, dude. What are you talking about? What is happening? What is happening, bro? It's also annoying that you can't get some raids if you don't complete the story quest near Lothal Last Shadowlands. Yeah. Yeah. About an account. I don't know if anybody else, if you know anyone you know. What? I have no idea. Wait, hold on. What is it saying? About an account. I want to know if you know anyone you know. See what I'm getting at. No. The hell is happening, dude? Bro, Razard has been sending me weird ass messages from time to time. I feel like it's one of those situations where I'm like, dude, this guy's been around, but he's been weird every time I talk to him. Maybe that's why I should just be like, remove? Like, what do I do in that situation, chat? What the hell is happening? I'm getting freaked out a little bit. Bro's gonna drop some stage the RMT story. Do it in BNet, man. He said if you said something about it, he was gonna get banned by Blizzard. It's like, what? What is going on? Also, in the chicken. Yeah, I do agree with you on that, Andrew. I do think they need to add some kind of skip to like the final boss or whatever, so you can get through the raids a little quicker. Maybe like if you completed the raid like, you know, a number of times, then you unlock a skip or whatever. Some raids already have that in game, so that'd be kind of nice. All right, I do like the shaman chick, right? Okay, I did it wrong. Bro, give me a Discord. This is a sketch. No, you're being sketch, lol. Dude, he's actually just being so sketch. Like, give me a Discord. I don't know. Now I don't wanna. What is happening, bro? I've been doing lots of characters and made us expect. I do think that Lothar does have a skip though, if you've gotten it. I find a chord. Wait up. What? So this, hold on. Wormer's base, Eye of Eternity. Oh, okay. I am out of range. I just realized this is the same Eye of Eternity as Malagos. It just clicked in my head. Same Eye of Eternity as Malagos, and I guess same Eye of Eternity as the Mage Tower, isn't it? It literally did not click in my head up until now. Also, these guys are evokers? Dragon form. Because new account I'm on Sanctum patch, it never did BFA. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'd have a lot of interest on my characters who didn't complete BFA story. Wait, so it actually doesn't let you do the raid if you haven't done the story? Wait, is raid entrance really locked behind story? I thought you meant like a skip or something. But I guess I didn't really read your message, did I? This is so weird, man. I had no idea. Yeah, they gotta fix that immediately. You should be able to, like, imagine locking entire raid behind story. If that is real, Blizzard gotta fix, man. Fix now. Oh, wait, these shoulders look actually kind of sick. Wait, how many? Oh, I actually got a lot of items that I didn't have in collections before. Do I have any other tier pieces that a priest can use? I don't think so. Got the shoulder. That's really about it. Wait. Apparently I can add that. Cool. Neat. Alright, it should be Otraxian, right? Wait, I talked to a guy. I talked to Caligos. And then I think I talked to Thrall, and then we get spawn a bunch of dragons or whatever. Dude, apparently somebody made a weak aura. I saw this the other day, chat. Is this real? Chat. So apparently somebody made a weak aura where players can now automatically laugh at anybody who is on an unearned mount. This will automatically social at players on a rare mounts obtained in July 2025, aka the month when Blizzard added a 10 times bonus to drop rates. These are fake mounts that weren't earned with prestige. If the player has a mount before or after, that's totally fine though. Automatic allows for the filthy casual players with fraud mounts. Bro, is that real? That is diabolical, bro. Is the WoW community cooked, or is this like the WoW community just that passionate, man? I feel like either, no matter who you are, you probably feel about it one way or another, man. I could see somebody being like, you know what, this just means WoW community is so passionate. You know what? Why don't we then take a step further, dude? If people that are apparently getting moused during this month specifically, what are you supposed to do then? AFK so then you don't get hit by the weak aura, bro? Like, what are you supposed to do at that point, right? I guess, like, what? You know what? Let's take it a step further. If you didn't get the mount when it was a mythic mount from a boss, you didn't buy a carry, anybody that got it outside of mythic, we do a slash all of that. Those are the real filthy casuals. Oh, you did like 600 runs for Invincible and got it? Still a filthy casual. You didn't get it when it was current content. Let's just take it a step further, right? Oh, you're the person, you're the second person or anybody after the first person that's got a mount? Filthy casual. I feel like I could just keep like upgrading that level of filthy casual to the like nth degree. Like infinity. Literally infinity. I feel like it's just a rat race at that point. Tell me that's just a joke and nobody actually treats that seriously, right? That's gotta be a meme, dude. That's gotta be a joke. People are sad. I gotta wait to have a macro spam emotes people in your faces. I mean, I don't have any emotes that I spam, but it's like a weak aura that'll like automatically spam. That is wild if anybody actually uses that. I mean, I feel like I could see some people like absolutely just mentally insane to like be like, you know what, this is a good idea. Yes. And it's like, okay. It's pretty mentally unhinged though. Like actually just like not even diabolical in a funny way, but like, holy brother, I hope you get help. Holy. Real mounts, fake mounts. Because I feel like I said, like I feel like you could just keep arguing on the whole real mount, fake mount thing until it's like to the nth degree. Right? Anybody that, let's say, has gotten a mount outside of like, I don't know, let's say like the All-Seer, right? The All-Seer? Is it? There we go. No, that's the All-Seer. I got this with some Mythic Raid content. Not in a carry, we actually did the POG for it. Imagine just like making a weak aura for anybody that's gotten this thing after the raid is gone. Right? That'd be pretty insane. Actually insane. It was only 85 on Monk last night. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, how's that going? Me and who got Argus mount when I was current, some Pega player. Oh, you get the mount on the bus or received heavy nerf stuff with the casual. Yeah, like you can literally just go and like just keep creating these like instances in your head of like, oh, what counts as a real mount? What counts as a fake mount? Right? And I feel like you could just go into infinity. And the only people that got the real mount were the first guild that got the kill, and the first person that got the mount would be the real one. And everybody else after that is just a fake. I feel like they would just hit that peak of just absolute lunacy. I didn't get a mount, did I? Here, where are mounts, man? I haven't gotten a single one. I feel like I'm just gonna end up, chat, I'm gonna end up inadvertently not getting a single mount during this month, so I'll never have anybody slash laugh at me with that weak aura. I'm telling you right now, my luck has been abysmal. Actually, wait. They changed Alexandra's model? They don't have the original anymore? I mean, I like her new model, but I also like the original too. I feel like they should have kept them. I mean, Caliga's got a new updated Ysera, but she's gone. Pretty sure he's got a new model too, right? Yeah, he does. But like, they keep the original Thrall, wherever he's at. Keep the OG Thrall. I feel like they should have kept the originals. Just keep them unhoarded and press it till August. Oh, I guess that's true. That's true. I just don't have to press it until the August is over and then just fake it. Yeah, that's true. Actually, big brain play. Actually, massive brain play. I probably should be saving all those little MOG tokens and using them on my alts, but I really don't care, chat. I'm getting so many of these tokens, I'm just gonna run this on my alts just for mounts. So I'm probably gonna get more tokens anyway. There's gotta be like a... Can we get a week or so I can clear out my bags from like all the items I've gotten since I entered the instance? That'll be huge. Now that'll be a week or I love. What do I talk to? Sky Captain Swayze? There we go. Oh yeah, now I gotta do AFK until the boss finally spawns. Or do I talk to him again? There's a lot of like little ad fights that you just gotta stand still and just chill. Wait, I have to do like a bunch of kills here, don't I? Can I kill him immediately? Or is he like not killable? Oh please. Please. Our range and our damage. Hold on, can I? Close enough? No, he's like right outside of range.
I am out of range.
There's gotta be a way to hit him, right? Can I hit these guys? No, they're like super far out. Oh yeah, they have to grip these mechanics, man. So many mechanics. Don't I actually have to soak the things on the floor?
Too far away.
Probably have to soak this, don't I? Or did they change it so you no longer have a health to the ship? I think they might have changed that, didn't they?
I must get closer.
I don't remember. So I made you among switch someone between a ring and a full ice, full wall of ice, full CC for the whole duration. Sandwich somebody. Ah, yeah, that's funny. Yeah, that's the best. Not gonna lie, that is the best. Okay, so we didn't get the experiment, but hopefully we can get one of the handmaiden mounts. Which I don't think I have a single one, do I? Dragon Soul. Apparently I already had the experiment. And I have Twilight Handmaiden. But I don't have either one of these. Okay, cool. I don't know where the Twilight Harbinger comes from. Oh, Glory. That's what it is. Die? Die?
I am out
Oh, she kills him. That's why. Okay, so now we do the spine, which is like the worst part of this. And I think I talked to Swayze again, right? Yeah, I do. Alrighty, this is gonna suck. Yeah, put a ring of peace and mobs to be silenced. Oh yeah, ring of peace. I forgot about that. Yeah. Okay, so one of these, or does it no longer do the barrel roll? Am I good? Okay, so I want to clear out most of these. Just really keep one of them, and then let these keep spawning in. Yeah. I like how they had a little icon for this guy here. I am hopefully not gonna mess this up. Come here. I need, what, like 9 of these? Just keeps punching me. Oh wait, he's got 9 already. Is that max? I think 9 is max. Did they change this place to be like soloable? Left side, right side. Yeah, he can still roll. But I still have to do this left-right shuffle. I do, don't I? Okay, we're gonna kill this guy real quick. We'll keep this guy alive. Keep this thing. Or can I just stand in the middle? Or do I still have to shuffle? Chat. Oh, the fact that these guys get 9 stacks insta is real nice though. That is super nice. Could you shut the whole room for 40 seconds? Down a whole team for 40 seconds? 40 seconds with a ring of peace? No shot. It's like a long time. We'll kill this guy real quickly. You can stay in lava? Well, I know I can stay in lava and it'll like grip me or whatever while he rotates. I'm not really trying to do that. I'm really just trying to get through this as fast as possible, to be honest. Okay, so he has 2 soaks. He's got 9 stacks. He goes splody. I'm just wondering if I had to do the shuffle left and right, because I remember you had to do that back in the day when you like soloed this place. But I don't know if you have to anymore. Maybe I could just stand in the middle. I'm just doing this for no reason. You know what I mean? Cool. Apparently I got some mogs out of this. Did I get any tier pieces? No, I don't think this guy drops a tier piece. Alright, cool. So now I have to do all the different legs of Deathwing. Is it gonna start immediately? If I jump, am I gonna get like... Yeah, there we go. Ring CD and OP is a 40 seconds, 5-second silence of disarm, and you can still disarm someone after. No shot it lasts 40 seconds duration. That's gotta be a 40-second cooldown. There's no shot it's a 40-second duration. That seems like a lot. I don't remember that lasting that long. You still have to, sorry caps. Yeah, it's all good, it's all good. You still have to hate the part and the hunter keeps killing everything. Yeah, I feel that, I feel that. Do I talk to him again? So I had to talk to Thrall to get RP going, and I had to talk to Thrall again to get the fight going. Brother. There we go. I guess we're gonna go and dot up that, or no? Apparently not. Wait. Mutated claw, right? Is that what I'm hitting? Oh, what the hell? Oh, okay, now I can hit the tentacle. Okay, then we go over. What is this? Claw? Tentacle? Arm tentacle. You know, these whole tentacles. Sort of a claw. But then again, he's kind of falling apart though, too. I really didn't like how they did this fight. How it's like he's technically instead of like a proper dragon. I guess like they were trying to go for like big spectacle fight. I mean, that's pretty cool on its own, but yeah, it's kind of lame at the same time, to be honest. Go over, right? Yeah. Huge. We did it. No, it's 40-second duration. It's 40-second CD. Oh, okay, yeah. That is pretty good, though. 40-second CD. Dude, it's so weird that it's a silence and a disarm, but I kind of love that. Like, that was the original effect. I also hate how he just, like, just becomes fireworks. I guess it's a cinematic. Bug it out. I don't know what mounts I got. Or if I got anything good. I got every weapon under the books, dude. I'm pretty sure I got literally every weapon. I got a tentacle pet. But I got literally every weapon in the books here, chat. Literally every single one of them. Oh, wait, that actually looks kind of sick as a dagger. Yo, that actually looks sick as hell. Got the crossbow. Another dagger. Looks sick, dude. I actually want to make a set out of that. All right, well, that was, that kind of blew. What else do we do? What else do we do, chat? I guess I'll exit this place. OG support spec? What the hell are you doing? And wait, what are you doing in the oh, is that the counter version of that? Did you make it like a low level monk? Why in what is it, Shadowfang Keep? I'm trying to remember. Alright, chat, what else do we go after? What other mountains do we go after? Because we could do, I think of a mountain that's in the nearby area. I guess I could hard back to Orgrimmar. We could try for Zul'Gurub mounts. That would be okay. No, I can't. Can I do Dalaran Hearthstone then? Hearth. Beautiful. Alrighty, I need something else then. Also, Jake, do you want to help out PTR in like a little bit? I'll be doing some mount farming here for a second and then maybe PTR after. Heard of Mimran's out there? You think so? Alright, we'll switch over to another character because I want to try for Argus mount and then maybe we could do a quick Mimran run too. Oh, you know what else we should do? We should do Gul'dan. We should do Gul'dan because there's 2 mounts that could drop on Gul'dan. And I also need to get the skip for Gul'dan. And this will be like another way for me to get the skip. Unless if Jay pops in and gives me the skip so I can get a Gul'dan quick kill. That'd be dope too. Yeah, Nighthold, but I have to do the entire like full run of it. But I don't want to do that. I want to do Antorus, and I'm just thinking like, oh, Monk, very mobile. Still need the Burning Throne skip. That one is goated. That one actually is super helpful. Why am I even running to a portal? Yeah. Oh, another way we could do too is while we're in Legion, we could do that snaky boss. The we'll probably do that one last, just because there's no easy ways out of it. Like all the other raids and Taurus as well as Nighthold, you can get out of it pretty quickly. But then there's also the Timur Garrus. I want to try to see if I can get a Mr. Sarazane or whatever her name is, the snake boss, Naga. Jeopardy can drop a mount too. Yeah, Mr. Chick, exactly, that's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, Mr. Sarazane or whatever her name is. You know what I'm talking about though. Maybe I shouldn't even be, because technically another way of going about this is, well, I could be running into you know, and doing Antorus as a raid. I could be doing that if I want to. However, alternatively, I could also not be doing that. Why am I a healer? Doing Walker. Because I could buy into Legion Remix and get this bounce head. Dallas FK, Deadmines also got a Hormones and Kata. Oh, that's why. That makes sense, actually. Okay. That makes a whole lot more sense. Also, why is this veteran? I don't know what's good, actually. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. That's fine. At least for now it is. Everything else is okay, right? Yeah, okay. Just gotta go do Antorus real quick. I also should do my time walkings because it's a really good week. It's 2 more Sargeras, a bunch of champion track pieces, 2 hero track pieces. Really good. Mostly in purple, still got a few greens, but no tier, so no gears, so gears though. Yeah, the thing is about it, when you get a brand new class added, there's no tier set for you to go after until you actually get into the next expansion and level that class properly. Yeah. I was surprised actually. A lot of people that played in SOD did at least, like I had a bunch of friends that played SOD. They did, like the ones that still played, because a lot of people dropped off. But a couple people that were still playing SOD that did drop off eventually, they at least did the raid once. So they got like a free boost and Kata, and they're like prepping for a mop. And I got a lot of people asking me like, yo, how was MOP? Is it fun? I heard it's really, really good. And I was like, yo, this is what I remember. This is what was good. This is what I didn't like. Mostly it was like the dailies sucked, but I'm pretty sure they changed that. Class design was awesome. PvP, I remember that being fun, but I wonder how much of that is roasting the glasses. I wonder how much of that PvP was actually fun, or if it's like I just remember it as fun, but maybe like in hindsight it wasn't as good. You know, because sometimes I always wonder like, is it as good as I remember, or did I just like imagine it, or did I think it was good, but looking back, it's not actually that good. You know what I mean? Demon Hunter had a tier from Hellfire. Did Demon Hunter have tier? I think they had a tier set, but I don't think they had a tier bonus, did they? Or am I about to just like look into it and be like, yo, Demon Hunter? And they actually did have one. That's another one that I should do, is for the mount, the Celestial Annihilator. Demon Hunter. So I know there's specific like feral leather gear that's only Demon Hunter only, but it's really just a recolor of the tiger hat. But I don't think they actually had like tier pieces or a tier bonus that they could get, right? So I guess you could say Demon Hunter tier, but not really. It's just a recolor. I think it was just a flat damage bonus. So you're saying there was a tier set? Look at the bonus and everything? I mean, maybe you're right. I wouldn't be able to argue against that. I don't remember. It's been so long. Was it a look then? I know that they had a unique look, but I don't think there was ever a bonus. At least I can't see a bonus now. And like, maybe they should gear sense. I don't remember. But like, all I remember is it just had like a unique look, but it wasn't really unique. It was like, it was the tiger hat, but like a recolor. It was just like for Demon Hunter only. Let me see if I can find the actual thing. Appearances, sets, Demon Hunter, and I don't have to go scroll super far, do I? All the way to the bottom. Heritage set, dungeon sets, vestments, but I don't think you actually could run that back in the day. But you can get a lookalike. Mop sets, also just leather. There it is, yeah. Iron Pelt garb. But like, it's not really unique, it's just the same tiger hat stuff. But like, you had the orange and like lighter colors, and the Demon Hunter got like those darker. But there was already one that was kind of close to this though. So it was like unique, but not really. You know what I mean? It's just a recolor of a crappy set that no one really liked. But like the Demon Hunter set since then, oh dude, that's so good looking. I feel like I love the Demon Hunter aesthetic. I feel like they've done so many cool stuff with it. My favorite though has to be the Emerald with a burning skull helm. That was sick. I got Urzul's, been farming for 3.5. That's go, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, I need to get my Urzul, man. I played Legion, but I never got my Urzul, unfortunately. So hopefully this will be the play here. Killed it with Jade Lightning? Is that real? Or is it not even counting? Self-heal coming from having to run after orbs in the Gargada's trash. Can't you also use the expel harm to like pull them to you, or did it not make that into like a mechanic until way later? Yeah. Also, can't you use spin and crane kick? Does that pull them in, or was that also another mechanic that got added later? I got the one from Changing Post, but I still won the original event. Yeah, for real. Mixing Emergency and Nighthold has been my MOG since. That's pretty good. What was the Nighthold set actually? It was Shimasageros Legion set. Yeah, the Nighthold set. That helm is so sick. I got the helm variation that isn't part of the set, so I can use it on other leather classes. At least I'm pretty sure I did. This would have been a sick helm for other leather classes too. Let me actually see if I have that helm. There's a couple of variations of that helm. One that you can get not as tier, and the other is non-tier that other leathers can use. Yeah. Cowl of Flight. I think that is the one. Maybe not. I know I can see it on my Demon Hunter, but I'm pretty sure I have it on my other leather classes. That's pretty pulling up things in Dragonflight. Fair. Every time I see Gorshalak's Legacy, I keep thinking that's Gorshalak, but it's just a trinket. I hate that it does that to me, bro. I hate that. Alrighty. Argus and his boys. Give me the mount. I don't think I got it. Nope. Pretty sure it would show up at the top, right? Lame. Alright, we got... Not hold. We'll do that. Another what I could also do is... I could try for the shoulders of Avius. That's another one I have skipped for. Spinning, pulling things with Dragonflight. Oh, okay. Let's do Nighthold, and hopefully I'll be able to get another skip, or another thing to the skip. Watch solo leveling yet? I have not. No, I've been really busy. I haven't had time for anime at all. It still is on my radar. But I'll tell you, Jake, Wes, I'll message you when I actually got time for anime. And I'll just like double check with you, like what should I be catching up on, man? So I can be a proper weeb. And I mean that in the kindest way possible, dude. I haven't weebed out in like hot second. Ooh, look at everybody out here, bro. Bro. Seeing people running around Surumar again. You have no idea how much that warms my heart, having people hanging out here next to Portal. You have no idea. Are people running it as a group? Actually? Nighthold? No, there's no group for Nighthold. I was thinking like maybe somebody has a skip, right? But I need to go to skip myself anyway. The answer's too long. Hello to be a hero. What's up, my guy? Hope you're doing good. The answer's long. It's okay. It's okay. We'll have plenty of time. Alrighty. Here we go. Bring Arcway back. Yo, I actually am okay with that. Yeah, bring Arcway back. Arcway was a pushable key. Like, people found that key scary because it has 5 bosses, but bro, some of the fights and the mechanics were really very doable. Very doable. Wait, did I not start the quest on this guy? I thought I had a character that started the quest with the Nighthold stuff. Oh, did I start the heroic version, but not the mythic? Okay, so maybe it's not this character, but one of my characters definitely started the Nighthold intro. Do I have to kill all these things, by the way? Look what I don't. The mobs that appear behind me don't really move. Okay, so there's another character. Maybe it's my mage that started the Nighthold stuff. One of my characters did. Not this guy, apparently. Because Bug gave me all 4 all. It gave me all 4. Dude, I'm gonna be so excited. I'm gonna save this fake excitement over a legendary, but if we get legendaries back as a gear mechanic in Legion Remix, which I'm pretty sure we should, right? I'm gonna be so excited, bro. Again, you have no idea how nostalgic this shit is. Just to get a legendary, just go pogging. I haven't done it in a hot second. I know the whole legendary like acquisition mechanics and whatnot weren't everyone's favorite, but I enjoyed getting legendaries. Not gonna lie. Yeah, look, as soon as you clear all the mobs, they'll like run after you. Pretty sure I already got. Yeah, I can't get anything new from these guys, I don't think. I have most of the gear from here. Legion Remix is gonna be lit. Yo, for real. What is that Lego anyway? Wind walking increases movement speed by additional 50%. Bro, that is so ass. Maybe if there was like an extra effect that you damage snow scales based on movement speed, that would be sick. But by itself, that thing is ass. It's all the ass. Every ass. Mysterious cube. What's a mysterious cube? I don't think I've ever gotten this thing before. Cube that appears to have a vessel of magic that has long since faded. Perhaps someone in Dalaran will know more about it. Is that for like an artifact weapon?
The time lock is broken. They are free. It's not just like
Or am I wrong about that? Want to get the guy to a chrono solution? I wanted to do that guy to get the chrono solution. Who, this guy? Oh, he does have an illusion of Chronos. What the hell does that look like? I didn't even realize he has an illusion. Is that a mythic or just any difficulty? Also, somebody's in combo with me. I'm not sure what. Probably like a little rat somewhere. Oh, 10 minutes for server shutdown. Damn. Well, I think it would be a good idea to then hop over to PTR, yeah? Why are they shutting servers down? Is it some reset? Is it a bug? I see it, I see it, I see it in Discord now. Yeah, can I actually preview the illusion? Is that a thing? No, it's not. And I don't think I got anything crazy out of this guy. What is this quest, by the way? Oh, it probably is an artifact weapon thing. Apparently got a couple of cloaks and a couple of other items that I never had before as a MOG. Cool. Neat. Ooh, breastplate of the High Lord. Wait, I completed the Paladin set with that. Oh, let's go. I completed the Element set. Yo. Hell yeah, dude. I completed 2 sets out of that. Thank God, dude, they made transmogs like not be character specific. Imagine if this was still a thing. That'd be so sad. Pretty sure loot all these. I should be looting all these guys for a chance of them dropping more BOEs, right? Pretty sure. Memory cube toy down. Oh, it's a toy. Okay. Had no idea. Guess I've never gotten it before. Yeah, somebody's still in combo with me. I guess I need to leave the raid if I want to break it. But I don't think I'll be able to. Just I won't be able to mount up. At least I'm playing kind of like a mildly mobile class at least, you know? Wait, Tiger Sands just gives you more crit chance? I didn't realize that. Weird. One complaint is I have raids drop to your token will overburn your bag surprisingly fast. That is true. That is true. But you know what? Would you rather have more loot or less loot? I would rather have more loot at all times. I don't care. But that is true. It'll definitely overburden your bag slots. But hey, if that is how you're supposed to get loot, man, I'm okay with that, right? The more loot, the merrier. Honestly, can't complain that much. We're gonna have like a remix of cloak. We have no idea. We don't have any details. I'm assuming we're gonna have an artifact weapon instead of the cloak. I think the reason why they did a cloak, for Mop is because that was your legendary item in Miss Pandaria. Like through Rathian questline, everybody got a cloak. And there's some unique cloak designs that you can get because of that cloak. So I think that's why they did a cloak, because it was thematically cool. I think they will do that type of system over some sort of an artifact weapon or armor piece. I'm thinking it's going to be an artifact weapon, honestly, which will allow players to unlock artifact appearances as they level up their character and as they get more AP or threads or whatever it is, whatever the currency they use, because they used threads last time, into your armor pieces or whatever. So I think that's probably how they're gonna go about it, personally. Male tokens each class annoying. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I don't think I got anything new out of that one, did I? Oh yeah, shackled elements. Wait, did I get the normal version of these? I got the mythic, but it says I got the normal too. Wait, this guy. Also, what am I in combo with, bro? I wish it was the Night Elf, just for this reason specifically. Just so I can get out of combat for like 2 seconds. Because I can't sell stuff if I'm in combat. Oh yeah, my bags are gonna be full, dude. Oh, this sucks. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to fill my bags and then try to see if I can get any mounts on Gul'dan. And then have the rest of it be mailed to me, I guess. I have no idea. And a botanist. I remember those being a pretty good trinket back in the day. Attacks have a chance to grant recursive strikes, cause an auto attack to deal additional damage, increase intensity of recursive strikes. So if you were an auto attack class like I was, it'd be pretty good. Pretty good. Can I boop him? No, I can't apparently. I love when you can just boop certain enemies out. You could incap them. So these guys are probably boopable, honestly. I really think these guys probably should have had a druid form, right? I mean, they have literally a guy that turned himself into a plant. Literally, he's so into plants, he literally turned himself into a plant. A human plant. That could have been like a wrestle druid form too, you know what I mean? Please die. I was gonna say. Yeah, inventory is full. And I can't even mount up. That's the worst part, because I'm still in combat. Can I jump off the edge or something? Is that a thing I could do? Oh yeah, I can. Yeah. I love it just tosses your body, by the way. It just like goes limp, it just goes flying. That is hilarious. Let me see if these guys have anything good. Nothing huge. Alright, let's go clean out the bags. Because these things are a mess. My bags are an absolute mess. Can get rid of Lego. We'll delete that in a second. Bro, this is gonna take forever. You're like an auto clicker at this point. There's so much crap in here. Okay, delete this. Get rid of this. Grab this. Probably shouldn't have grabbed it. But isn't raid share lockout? I think it's just the way that we're designed. I think at some points raids, you basically had to choose between a 10-man or a 25-man. But then you were just like stuck. That was your lockout for the week. And then at some point Blizzard changed the logic on some of these, how some of these things work. The reason probably they can't go back and change it is because of the same instance ID. So it's just a 10-man version, 25-man version, but it's basically the same instance at the end of the day. I gotta get mount up. But yeah. Do you think we'll probably have to do the same stuff with frogs? I don't think Legion had a new frog farm back in the day. I'm sure somebody will find some kind of like a frog farm-esque thing, but I don't think Blizzard is going to be punishing anybody. Legion just didn't have any of those things. I think what they're going to do is they're actually probably going to give mobs a pretty low drop of the whatever the hell. They'll probably give players some opportunity to farm stuff, but they'll probably give you a huge bulk of stuff just for like playing the content. That's, I think, what's most likely going to happen. Oh, hold on. High Lord appearance. Oh, wait, there's a chest piece? Wait, oh no, it says chest piece plate. Oh, okay, well, I got both of those. That looks cool, actually. I like that in the cloth piece. They share some lookup, but don't share loot. Real troll. Yeah, it's just like an earlier design of certain raids. Like, you're probably talking about the Eye with Malagos, right? Yeah, they're just probably share. I'm assuming, I don't know, like you would have to ask literally a dev, but it would be kind of nice if they went back to some of those that allowed you to like run a 25-man version and a 10-man version because they have different gear. And if they added more skips for some of the older raids, I think that'd be really, really cool. And like somebody said earlier that they couldn't get into Nyalotha without completing the storyline, questline, so like they definitely should go back and clean some of those things up where you can't access everything without needing to finish the story. Oh, you didn't do the whole long-ass questline with Rathian back in BFA that's super boring and lame? Oh, you can't enter the raid now, chump. You know what I mean? I feel like it's not that fun. Little things like that, if they could fix it, that'd be great. But I have a cleave? I do have a cleave.
I foresaw your coming, of course. The threads of fate that led you to this place.
Bro, this place is gonna be so awesome. When we actually get to play this again, Legion Remix, this is gonna be so good. I love Elisande. Just like, I feel like she just aura farms the entire time, bro. Just floating out here, the voice, everything. Just farming the aura the entire time. Damn, they killed off Rumble? Wait, what? What do you mean they killed off Rumble? Wait, what do you mean by that? The phone game? Wait a second. Did you go to the MOG and feature cool MOGs? Too bad. Yeah, seriously, bro. Getting to Shadowlands, if you've never played back in SL, is a pain right now. It's so cheeks. Yes, I agree with you. It's actually pretty bad. They need to open up all these places so you can just go there and just like do a skip. You know what I mean? Look at Wowhead. Hold on. Wowhead. Changes to worker support, no new content moving forward. Oh wow, seriously. Warcraft Rumble. Dear Warcraft Rumble community, we have an important update for Rumble. After much deliberation, we have arrived at an extremely hard decision. Moving forward, we'll continue supporting Rumble with updates focused on regular, systematic in-game events, but no new content. Man. Apparently, there were a bunch of widespread layoffs of Microsoft. Apparently, a bunch of like games that players... There was a lot of games I had very little hype for. Players felt like, oh, they're kind of doing some weird shit with this game. And apparently, a bunch of those games got axed. So I guess Warcraft Rumble was one of them. Revive HOTS, give the game faster, queue times, Overwatch EU. Bro, I actually think HOTS was a blast. I think they should have definitely supported it. But at this point, I feel like it depends if it's profitable. And they basically made Warcraft Rumble to chase after the mobile money. You know what? As much as this sucks, this whole, hey, Rumble is no longer going to be supported. As much as that whole thing sucks, I actually think it's good for Blizz to get out of a mobile game business. They made PC games for so long. And hey, maybe Diablo Immortal, maybe that's, you know, paying it for itself. That's fine. I really think they should focus on PC games. You know how they were trying to do, like, spread themselves and make a survival game? Probably because they play a bunch of survival games and whatnot. Like, Doom is doing really, really well. Or, Dune is doing really well. But I don't think every game could be like Dune. So for Blizz to get out of the whole mobile aspect, mobile games, and just focus on PC games, maybe that's where they're trying to take him in the direction of. So far, Blizzard's other major teams such as Warcraft, Diablo do not appear to be affected. Full scope of cuts remains unclear. Mobile games are a little cancer for the industry. So mobile games are profitable, but like you either needed to have hopped on the mobile game trend and have done early, but I feel like at this point getting into it now feels like a cash grab, right? So there's a lot of games out there that make good money and with mobile. But yes, a lot of people do look at them as like cancer because a lot of them are just like very little effort and they make a ton of money. Diablo Immortal has better seasonal power and elements. Diablo is sad. Okay, like if it makes some money, that's fine. But look, if this means they take out the team for Rumble and refocus it into more content for WoW, better content for WoW, better content for Diablo, hopefully better content for Overwatch. Like if they focus on the cornerstone games, reducing 10% reduction in personnel at Candy Crush too. Then again, like how many people do Candy Crush employ? I mean, probably a decent bit, and I really feel bad about the 10% of people that are getting cut from Candy Crush scene with King. That being said, what I heard from mobile games is they don't take that much time to really like manage. Easy? Yo. What is that thing? Ozashi? Yo, I gotta go out for Ozashi, man. Yeah, I don't know, man. This we'll find out exactly more info, but I think it's probably like if I had to. Nice. Warhorse raid shit? That's pretty good. Is it a Warhorse? Fiery Warhorse? Isn't that a Karazhan? Warhorse. Yeah, Fiery Warhorses? Yeah, I had that already. Go back to Monkus in this one. We'll find out what's happening, but I heard what I saw is like there was this one game that they were trying to like resurrect. And people thought, oh, this would be awesome. And then they took a look at it and be like, okay, I don't like the direction that it's going. Like, just from cinematics. It just seems like, what was the game? Perfect Dark or something, I think it is. I never played it. But there was a lot of people that were not into Perfect Dark at all. Okay, so it's not this character that has a skip. I'm guessing my mage is the one that probably has pretty close to a skip, right? Final Knight. Alright, let's do Gul'dan. Ghoulish Daniel. Wait, can I already fight him? Oh yeah, that fight transitions immediately into P2. Forgot about that.
Surrender. I may yet show mercy.
I love this part. It just literally opens up a hole to another universe, to Argus, or not Argus necessarily, but beyond. Twisting Nether. There we go. Now we get to kill Illidan. But yeah, I don't know, man. There's a couple of games that Microsoft announced and people were just like, that could have been good, but it looks really, really lame. So then they had layoffs. Layoffs suck, don't get me wrong. Layoffs definitely suck, but a lot of people did end up over-hiring, like irresponsibly over-hiring a bunch of people during COVID. Irresponsibly. You know what Larian does, man? They have a good team and they keep them around. Wait, I was thinking if you just knocked me off the ledge right now, that would have been the worst mount. Anything? No mount. Okay, we run. What do we run? We run Xavius. We go do Xavius real quick with Darkheart Thicket, or the place near Darkheart Thicket. Wait, you got both? Yo! What the hell? You guys are getting all the mounts. I can't get shit. What is happening? Look at General. I see it. I see it. Why you guys get all the mounts? I can't get nothing. Can I get one thing, Blizzard? Please? Alright, we're gonna do a skippy here. I almost want to run it back the night hold on a mage, man. I know that I have a skip somewhere. I'll keep this quest going on this character, but I know I have a skip somewhere. Or pretty close to a skip. Not quite in this with the skip ready. Damn. You guys are lucky. How have I not gotten a single mount outside of the Inarius' Charger? Which I feel like everybody has gotten. But any of the mounts from Dungeons and Raids I have yet to get. What's on the music? You can. It's Giga Vibe while farming mounts. Not gonna lie. I will. I just don't know if it's copyright or not. Unfortunately. No longer to do a normal heroic than mythic. Yeah. I need Goldan skips, man. I think that would help me a bunch. I could do a couple of Goldan skips. Kill, what is it, first few bosses, then Elisand? I think. Which I feel like they really should just add a skip to the final boss for every raid at this point. You know what I mean? Like if the raid's been old enough, they should just like skip to the final boss immediately. Like if you, like at least if you've completed once, you get the skip. Kind of like what they did with Garish and Shoulders. Alright, so I'll try for Xavier's Shoulders, and then I'll try for... Maybe I'll do another Nighthold run just for the sake of it, chat. On the mages. And then we just go to PTR afterwards. Because I feel like I could be here running these over and over. And I'm having a lot of fun running these, but I'm also frustrated. And I want to get some stuff done tonight too. I want to play some Hunter. I need to try the Hunter tier set. Apparently everything in Hunter slaps. Whether you're Dark Ranger, whether you're Sentinel, whether you are... What's it? Whether you are, what am I thinking of? Pack leader? I don't know why. I wanted to say Stampede build. Oh, is it offline? Bro! Yeah! Okay, well maybe we'll get a build, right? Maybe we'll get a build. Copium. Seriously, he's been down? I was on earlier. Damn. Unfortunate. Maybe we'll be up later tonight. That was right. Skip Mechatorque? Nah, there isn't. Another way to do Mechatorque though, Jake, is to go to the turtle that helps you queue the LFR version of that raid, which will take you straight to Mechatorque, but he doesn't drop the mount. You kill Mechatorque, you kill the next boss, and you kill Jaina, and Jaina can drop the Gmod. So that's a one way to, if you're just trying to farm Gmod specifically, that's a faster way to get a Gmod, is through LFR. In my opinion. But I'm just one man, so don't listen to me. I think Gmod is the only amount that I want to properly farm. Yeah, that was a good one. It just takes us so long to get to that part. Especially if you do it on multiple characters. Dragon Soul RP was not bad, honestly, when we did it. Dragon Soul RP was actually kind of doable. In fact. It wasn't super horrendous. It wasn't great. It wasn't super horrendous. Promise that I have every class mount on Legion anyway, so I don't need to farm anything. Yeah, if you're done with Legion, then you're chilling. BFA and all that, that's a different story though. Alright, give me them shoulders. Give me something, Blizzard. Give me something, baby. Let's go. Anything? Nothing? Damn it. Why? Why? Alright, we go do not hold. On the major. I'll double check to see if the mage is the one that has the skip or close to a skip. At least I got all the other sets like basically done. That's pretty cool. Or maybe I should just do this real quickly. Heart to Dalaran to see what the box is, because I've never done the box before. I'm also got another character that I'll be working on the Hellfire Citadel skip. Hopefully that won't take too long. Okay, here's a box. Ancient Mana. Is that for a thing? Nah, I don't really want to do it. If it's archaeology, then I don't really care. Alright, let's do another run. Let's do Major. Get your Netherwing Drakes this week. Oh, yes, I do need to do that. Thank you for reminding me. Yes, I will definitely go get my Netherwing Drakes. Yeah, Hellfire Citadel skip. Yeah, if you're doing like the raid version, there is apparently a skip with Khadgar. I don't know if there's like 2 skips or 1 skip or whatever, but like I just got a bunch of Midsummer Festival things. No one was done here too. Alright, back to Nighthole, boys. Hopefully PTR will be up in like, I don't know, 20 maybe. Just, yeah, Hellfire apparently does have a skip. I know that I ran with Kren and she has a skip a while back. Because she's run the place for MOGs and stuff a hell of a lot more than I have. Well, she's done it up with more raids than me, to be honest. I don't really do MOG runs and mount runs. The bow has a unique arrow, this is so cool. Wait, which one? You talking about the legendary bow? Yeah. If that's what you want, if that's the one you talked about, then yes. Khadgar tips you, tip user to Manaroth to the second border boss, 2 skips. Yeah, so 2 skips. There's one till I get the second half, and then you get the final half. Yeah, TP to Manaroth after what first few bosses is actually pretty dope. But I'll need to go and do it on my paladin. The specific paladin that started actually, you know, doing the skips. I'm pretty sure I've done the runs on other characters before. But yeah. Oh, the trader post bows. Oh, that's what you mean? Oh, that's cool. But somebody just got G-Kun? Yeah, that's cool. Pretty sure I have G-Kun myself already, right? Comma Storm stunned. Yeah. Yeah, I'll admit it. That's so lame. Yeah, pretty sure I have G-Kun though, right? Yeah. Yeah, I played Mop Remix. No, you're asking me why I don't have you're asking me about let's tell me I have a quest for this, right? Wait, I thought I already have, I at least started the quest for this place. Do I now have 2 characters that just never did the quest then? Alright, well I feel dumb now. Dude, I got Hulon, okay? Relax, relax. I got Hulon. I grabbed him. Look, hold on. Hold on. Thundering, right? Thundering Serpent. Look, I got him. It's okay. I found him. I found him. I didn't get him through Mop Remix. I also don't have Undasa Mount, but it's okay. I'll get him. I'll get him. I'll get him. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I don't even know if any of these guys actually give me any mogs. I don't have a lot of backspace. Maybe I'll kill them and I'll just get all the stuff through mail. I got some for another minute. Really? Yeah, the mechanics there are pretty cheeks. Yeah. Yeah. As a Alliance, you don't have to worry about it. You don't have any mechanics like that, I don't think. No, there are some really annoying Xandos though that can like throw a spear at you. Pretty sure. I was pretty sure that I had a couple of these shards on Mage, or was it another character altogether that I was doing this on? I'm not trying to remember it, chat. I cannot remember it for the life of me, man. Where is he? There he is. Ain't it cold? I forgot I'm not supposed to loot. I'm just supposed to pick it up and just keep going. No doubt our
forces will be disoriented. I will inform them what happened and see if they are ready to resume our assault.
So when you get the skip for this place, can you just skip all the way to like the courtyard? Like all above ground? Or do you still have to go through like all of this until like you can get to the door? Or is it like a proper skip like early on, like over this room or something? Because then I'll need to, I think, keep up with this for like a couple of weeks then. All the way to Alessand. That's awesome. Yeah, I have no idea why I didn't get the skip. I may need to get somebody to help me get a couple of these skips. Just for a few weeks. Again, I said it to myself like, oh, I better not loot anything. I don't have a lot of backspace. Haha. Should I get rid of all these ransom notes and stuff, by the way, from Secrets of Azeroth? Like, do I need these things? I'm literally keeping them in my bags. It's like, what if, just in case, what if there'll be some kind of like a Secrets of Azeroth thing? And it's like, thank goodness I kept all those. Let's go. My God, dude. Grats. Everybody's getting mounts but me, man. Everybody's getting something but me. So happy for you guys. Very, very happy for you. Very, very happy for you, boys. Definitely not upset or anything. 2 for 2 so far. That is wild, bro. That is wild. You got the Blazing Drake too. Crazy. 5% chance that I cannot get a single mount. Swear, dude, if this month I get no mounts from any of the dungeons or raids, I'll be actually upset. Legitimately will be a little upset. Can I skip these guys? Just dodge them. Just juke them real quick. Beautiful. Again, I keep doing the thing. What am I supposed to be doing?
people to liberate Suramar is joined. No more must our resistance.
You remember what to do there? Oh, you gotta run through, pick up an orb, and then take it towards one of the orbs on the far end to then enable its health bar. That's basically what you gotta do, is run over and enable orbs, health bars. I did get hung up. Oh, BOE! Does that sell for anything? Hold on, chat, we got a BOE. You think that sells for anything? Because that is a MOG that I could put up on the auction house. Maybe. I want to go Nightborn Weapons and Shields. Bro, Nightborn Weapons and Shields need to be a thing in WoW Remix or Legion Remix. Gotta be. Ooh, we got the monk set complete. Let's go. I wonder how many more sets I have to complete though. At least I'm completing all the other class sets from Legion, which I'm very, very happy about. I played the hell out of that expansion, but I mostly played Rogue. I'm not trying to think of like what else we do next. Yo, monk stuck there then. What do you mean? No, you can pick up orbs in that area. In that main area. Can't you? Or just go up and kill him? Yeah, there's like orbs all throughout the like the path that you go through. Pretty sure. Or is there no orbs at all? Maybe just get to give it enough time until they finish channeling, or is it a permanent channel? I just got the boss before orbs go in. Fair enough. There's no orbs spawning and the 3 bombs just exploded. Oh, okay. Did they do anything? I was under the impression that they don't really do anything. Alright, we're out of here. On to the next area. We got the big guy to kill, and then we got Tichondrius? That is Tichondrius. Literally Tichondrius. Yeah, Lord, Tichondrius, once leader of the Netherzeum, was once slain by the newly awakened power of none other than Addons Storm Ranger constituted into a Nether. Tichondrius returns to watch over Gul'dan on behalf of the Legion, ensuring that the Orc Warlock does not, once again, fail his masters. Is third boss in Desert Lore? I think it is, yeah. The hell is this? Wait, what happened? Blazing Royal Firehawk. Wait, did they mess up the bottle? Wait. What is a Blazing Royal Firehawk? Promotional mount? I've never seen this. Blazing Royal Firehawk. Is that a Chinese mount? Blazing Royal Firehawk. Apparently there's a different kind of Firehawk in the game. Comments. Unlucky EU all the time. Unlucky US as well. Oh yeah. Yeah. Golden Ashes of Alarm more added to the shop. Wait, yeah, I think that is the Chinese version. Yeah, I think it is actually. Or it's part of Landra's loot box. Oh no, it is Chinese. Yeah, it is Chinese. Okay. It is Chinese, yeah. Chinese service amount. That is wild. There was no orbs spawning and 3 bombs exploded. So the orbs would be like these chi orbs that spawn like over on the path when you first initially like go into like the little maze thing. And you gotta grab one and take it all the way to the end. But I think you can't get hit by other stuff over the break, maybe? Without 100%. We'll just hit the wall to take an orbs. Yeah, I guess you could do that too. Unless you're doing mythic. Oh, you're probably doing mythic for all the mounts, right? I'm assuming. Maybe I'm just making an ass out of you and me by assuming. Let me go and sell some of these things and see if that belt right here, see if that belt is like worth anything on the AH. It is a BOE, so I can sell it. I just want to see if it's worth anything. 1,000? Not really. I already have that as a MOG. I might as well put it up on there, right? Maybe somebody will buy it for 1,000 extra gold, whatever. The Gmod drops on any difficulties, so more tries. True. That is very true. I think I can get both. Yeah. I think it is for both. That is true. Alright, we Skippy, do the big guy, then we could do Lasand, then we could do Gul'dan, hopefully get something good for once. And then get us an echo. I swear I had a character with at least 1 or 2 echoes before. Got invincible in the first run? Let's go, Brandon. I have not gotten shit, dude. I ain't gotten shit. Oh, chest piece, nice. Wait, did I get a mythic chest piece? I got some chest piece. For some reason, he keeps saying I got the normal chest piece, but I got the mythic chest piece instead. Weird. Alright, Ellison time. We're gonna make an HSC with lockout to share with alts. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm trying to do. I need to do that on my Paladin as well. HFC is a hell of a instance. So I'll be doing that too this week as well. Try to see if I can get my second shard. At least for partial skip. And then I'll need to do the other skip.
The threads of fate that led you to this place. Your desperate
Then we do Spire again. Dragon Soul is the best one with that.
My people
What,
faced a
skips?
similar dilemma. I peered into all possible futures in search of an answer.
Is there a skip for Dragon Soul? Because I remember doing Dragon Soul a lot back in the day.
The Legion's victory is inevitable. Every time you
Oh, wait, you mean the HFC lockout? So, like, you can basically get a character into HFC, walk out, and then kill whatever you want on the character? That's what you mean. I thought you meant like a skip. What's up, Odie? How you doing, fam? Also, Jake, I don't know if you can check for me real quick, but can you pop to see if PTR is up by chance? Because if that's up, then I'll be down to hop on there. I'm having no luck on mounts anyway. Get a character on spine, kill it, put it on LFG, join on alt and GG's. Oh. And wait, that's not, because I know Mythic Lockout is like a one single lockout. It's like one instance. But it's heroic, not it? And you can just keep extending it next week. I got Warcraft and Ashes Alar today. Dude, how is everybody getting everything they are trying for? And I'm like out here struggling, dude. Why am I struggling out here? Straight up struggling, dude. Also, Blizzard has done peak character models, by the way, but every single one of the peak models doesn't wear shoes. Has exposed feet. Can someone explain me? Somebody at Blizzard has a thing for feet, dude. Peak mogs, peak looks, peak design for a character, Ellison and Zaltath, both look peak, both have bare feet. At this point, it can't be a coincidence, right, chat? At this point, it can't be a coincidence, bro. Feet fetish? It's gotta be, right? It has to be. Like, the characters look great, but it's just like, that's one thing they share is exposed feet. But it's like, okay. It just is, it's odd. You know what I mean? It's a little odd. But okay. Characters still look great. Big design, I love it. The shout out trailer for Kiriko's skin was literally just her feet. Seriously, dude. Seriously, I feel like feet are probably just the safe horny, and they're just like, alright, we'll roll with that. Can't make the characters too appealing, but feet though. But feet though.
Surrender.
Can people actually fall off of this? I mean, I guess you can if you're not trying. What if you could position all the way there, slide, and just keep DPSing the entire time? Sadly, Outlaw Rogues can't wear items. They can't wear war glaives. I mean, the glaives are war glaives. They used to be swords, but no, you can't wear those. Champions defeat Magni all along. True. Yeah. Maybe that's what they call the feat of strength, but Blizzard just has to change it to FEAT. But if you gave them the free range, they would have called it feat, FEET.
What is to come? The endless dark.
Alright, since PTR servers are still down, where the hell should we go after this? That's so fast. Please mount anything. Come on, dude. Nothing. Sad. Very sad. Now, I thought I had at least one of these echoes, but apparently I don't, man. That's wild. Alrighty. I guess we go to Hellfire Citadel. Literally the worst instance that I have no fun in at all. Might as well go into the pit of depravity and despair. Unless I want to go do another Entorus run on this character. You know what? Yeah, I don't feel like I want to hate myself yet. Let's go do another Entorus run. Do their guide writers rogue perspective on tier sets? I did not know. Should we take a look at that? Is it worth looking at it? Because I know, like, I'm guessing it's Fu, Whisper, and Guy, right? Because they're pretty cool, dude. I see them in Discords all the time. They're also very interactive and very knowledgeable. You're going to be BFA dungeons for mounts? True, but like, how many are there that I still need? There's King's Rest, and that's really about it I can think of. Was I missing one? I think Aldo was a bit wacky. Okay, hold on. We can take a look at him if you want. Misery? I think I know that guy, actually. Unless it's another Misery. If I'm remembering correct. Yeah, I mean, like, oh, God. You'd love to see so many people hanging out on Argus. Bro. Bro. Wait, are all the areas going to be unlocked day one on Legion Remix? I guess they are, right? People are going to be going to Argus. They're going to be going to all the zones everywhere all at once. Because Get Thrown with Thunder and all those places were unlocked pretty early on. Oh no, I guess we'll unlock him as you're leveling. That'll be like our endgame leveling area, isn't it? Totally, totally. Mythic Agency lock up with ults? I don't think so, because Mythic, the way that Mythic works is usually is a unique lockout, and everybody part of that same lockout is in the same instance. So you can't just like create your own instance of Mythic HFC. It is that same instance as the one you entered, and both of those characters are part of the instance. So if it dies in one instance, the other person is technically part of the same instance. You also see the boss dead. No, I think Heroic you could share, but I don't think you can share Mythic. Mythic is like very, very different. It's like unique instance. It's not you can just share it and have them make their own instance. It's literally you are actually, in the most literal way, sharing an instance. I'm pretty sure. Rest, Underrot, Freehold. I got the Freehold, I got Underrot. I did way too many of those dungeons back in the day. But the King's Rest is the one that I could still do, I guess, yeah. Could do that one. Just gonna try and Taurus. You know what, let's get to the boss, and then we're gonna read what the rogue class writers say about the tier sets. I also need to do a raid at some point this week to get the like final buff in the raid, because I'm a little behind on that. I want to do like an alt run at some point. Rogue tier, there we go. Alright chat, let's see how good they say the rogue tiers are, because I definitely gave my opinions on it. Alright, this is Whisper. Deathstalker set bonus is a bit more on the boring side, but it's a very clear synergy and strength. Increasing effectiveness of all Deathstalker traits. Strength to content overall. I'm quite pleased with Duststalker set bonus. It's simple bonuses for a complicated hero talent. That's true. While it doesn't rock the boat on the job, provide high impact moment or rotation, it does. It might be slightly weak. There's so many interactions and nuances that will determine how good the bonus is. Yeah, it'll have to cut down to tuning, but I think it's pretty good. Fadebond, I want to see what he says. Tier set is great, but it doesn't matter how good a tier set is when Fadebond as a whole remains unplayable. Delivered Doom nerfs the core damage source of hero talent, but that's present. Inevitable Doom forces taking cold blood in a very complicated competitive talent tree, and the randomness of the coins and deal fate often leads to frustration and missed opportunity. Fan Intertwine doesn't hit the main target with multiple enemies active, causing loss of caustic spatter. No matter how you look at it, Fadebound losing out on AoE. Part of Duststalker boasting full AoE talent, blah blah. Fadebound is great on surface, and then sure, frankly, is fantastic. But I like the Duststalker bonuses once again. Yeah, I think Duststalker is a little better. I like the cooldown reduction of Fadebond, and hopefully it'll still get some play. They just need to change the whole coin with Delivering Doom. Nerfing your damage, where this majority of your damage comes from, is not ideal. Then use attention. Yeah, I agree. It's mostly a Fadebond problem. Outlaw guy. Okay. Feedback. Let us put the feedback of the Fadebound itself, and less so the tier set themselves. Talents such as Fadebound and Deliver Doom using hero talents. Yeah, overall, like the concept execution of the tier set, biggest concern is how the hero talents feel to play when we end up losing them. Yeah, maybe it's the core of the hero talents moving forward. Yeah, maybe. Because these are not terrible. It may not look strong, but it is. The set is around 30% damage increase, while the 4 set is about 5%, giving us a total of 18. However, this is a pure single target. Yeah, in AoE doesn't really do much. Trickster. Tier set isn't as powerful as Fadebound and pure single target, providing 4.5% increase for the 2 set and a 5.5 for 4 set. Large asterisk to this number. Tier set is a lot of APL work to iron out. Yeah, doesn't make it easy. Mentioned earlier, I want to highlight the pain points of improved killing spree as directly designed Trickster in its core, versus your channel direction is no long parallel with Supercharger. Having the highest APM spec over the channel lasts up to 4 seconds side too long. I feel like if they end up increasing his damage, it'll be fine. By the current tricks is being rough around the edges. I still love the concept and idea of the hero talent. Hope many of these are fixed. I'm pretty sure it's still going to be a good AoE option. But yeah, some people really don't like how long killing spree lasts and they want to cut it off short. They just need to make it do enough damage to really justify not having to cut it off short. But then you're losing out on the calm point cooldown reduction elements, I guess. Unless it should give you some cooldown reduction while it's channeling. That would be really good. Because then it's like you're not losing up on uptime on the cooldown reduction that you could be doing with dispatches and between the ice spam. That's like the biggest issue with it, is the uptime. But the spec probably needs to be less cooldown reduction heavy. And just more raw damage and better cooldowns. Yeah, I think it's fair. I'm sad we'll probably end up playing Fadebound, which is very strong. I've tried it, but I really like Trickster. I'm sure it'll still get some play. I think Subtlety Rogues is going to be like, at least they're very boring and don't really do much. Feedback. Trickster tier set is one I'm happy about. It adds some amount of excitement to using Capstone talent 2 times in a row. Small amount of problems to offer some feedback following a list of some of the concerns. Can be tracked. Yeah, random 4 set parts losing blade procs feels bad. Seems tuned very low. The tier set seems to temporary improvement. Yeah. Doesn't say anything about, because I feel like it's kind of boring. Very positive for its own economy. Okay, I guess it's alright. He didn't give it a nearly as rough of treatment as I did. Summarize my thoughts of hero talent. I don't think it's a bad tier set. Numerical is okay. I'm surprised the damage bonus is lower than Assassination, which would allow Deathstalker to potentially see more play. It's hard to compare the other two without testing, but it's likely I'll see more tuning changes during PTR cycle. Tier set bonus, ability on Shadow Dance instead of Symbols of Death, which would allow buff to be tuned higher. Fixing the bug, Deathstalker not being able to lose stacks during Darkest Night will lead to a decent damage increase. Okay, cool. Nice. I guess it's good, but I still think it's pretty boring. Yeah, so honestly, like, there were a lot more generous than I was when it comes to my thought process on the tier sets for rogues, honestly. But it's not like their like assessment of them is bad or anything like that. Far from it. Actually, a solid assessment. Yeah, I don't know what you mean by wacky there, Jake. I don't think it's a wacky assessment at all. I think it's very, very fair. I was definitely a little more harsh for Subtlety. I just don't think it's like as interesting. I like the idea of what they're doing for Assassination, but it really comes down to tuning, which I think is fair. Deathstalker seems really good though. And then we have what, Outlaw? I actually like Outlaw in the paper. Trixie feels the best, but Feybound is probably going to be really, really, really good. It's a ridiculous amount of damage. I mean, 80% of your tier set is damage in single target is nuts. But Feybound is an issue in AoE in general, so yeah.
Legion's ranks are crumbling, but they still
I feel like a simple fix would allow the coin to maybe cleave. For coin to do full damage at single target and maybe have some cleave capability to those nearby targets, I think you instantly would make coin better. I think instantly would make coin better. Or maybe no matter which coin you flip on, if there's more than one target nearby, it'll deal some cosmic damage to those targets on every coin flip, not in like tails or heads. That would make it super consistent, so it's all about get more coin flips, do more AoE damage, rather than try to chain tails, because then you can get a bunch of heads over and over and over and over and over. I feel like the Trixie is rough or weird, as people are saying with Killing Spree, but it could be just because of ping difference. I will say ping difference would feel really, really weird. I feel to me, as somebody who plays Outworld all the time, I think the Trickster with the tier set feels very smooth. I don't hate it. I love the cooldown reduction. I feel like this iteration with the tier set is a better variation, in my opinion. In my honest opinion. That being said, numerically it does seem to be a little behind, but I choose to not look at the tier sets right now for my numbers game, because all those numbers can be adjusted. That is the biggest thing of saying like, oh, this is terrible, and I'm just looking at numbers which are going to be irrelevant in like 2 weeks, because they'll probably tune stuff anyway. You know what I mean? Like saying this tier set sucks because it doesn't give me big numbies, and then just doing numbies. Well, then my statement is just useless. The best I can talk about when it comes to tier sets is like, what I like about it thematically, rotationally, does it have integral gameplay? Does it have like anything interesting that it does or adds towards your class? Numbers, if you're gonna talk about tier sets numbers wise, then it's like, I don't even want to comment, because these numbers are not gonna be the same. Did I really not connect with the orb? Why is my casting so slow? You can fall off? Apparently you can. Oh my god, I suck at this game. Suck at this game, dude. Please, there we go. Give me something good. Nothing. Alrighty. Argus. This is your chance, Argus. We've been through the ringer before. We've been up and down this road more than once, my guy. Back in Legion. This is it, man. You can turn my luck around right here, right now. Please. Please. Nothing. Nothing. Only sadness. Ah, sucks. Bro, this sucks. Alright, there's a couple of... Wait, what the hell? There's a couple other mounts that I can go after. Dungeon mounts. Bro, I will never get an Urzul. I don't think I'll ever get a mount during this whole thing at all. This is lame. Shadow form and Moonkin form buffed. Warrior minimum charge range removed. Wait, they removed warrior minimum charge? Oh, buddy boy. Why is Mop getting so many more updates than retail, man? What is happening? I mean, I guess we do have a nice, like, MOG and mount buff, but still. Alright, chat. We're doing this. We're going to Zul Gurub. Zul Gurub. There's 2 mounts we can get out of there. I think I ever tried the Warlock sub, but the Assault hovers to Warlock, even if it loosens numerically, it feels way too good not to play. I mean, with the pet, yeah, doesn't that guy when he slashes give you soul shards? It is really good. It seems really nuts. Yeah, even if you tuned it, it is resource economy. It's a pretty big gain, isn't it? I haven't messed around with Warlock, no. I kind of found the Warlock tier sets, like, on paper, reading them, kind of boring. And this is not like a jab at Warlock, like, oh, I hate Warlock, F Warlock. It's more like, I just kind of find it a little boring. But, like, maybe I'll just need to play around with it, right? Maybe I just need to mess with it. Maybe I just need to give it a shot. Maybe I just need to give it a try. But, like, I didn't like the eyeball thing with the Diabolist. I think that's pretty lame. Just spend soul shards, spawn eyeballs, spawn big demon, eyeball fly in, 6% int. But when I saw it gives you 6% int instead of like a cool proc, I was like, this is lame. I mean, it's probably going to be numerically good, but like, it's kind of lame, honestly. Then the Hell Caller is just like, you could freeze your stacks of Wither for a second while continuing to get benefits of Black and Soul. And it's like, okay, it's probably going to be good, but it like, that's all it really does. Just freeze. And that's it. And then unfreeze and you're good. Kind of lame. Like, it's probably going to be good numerically, but kind of lame. And then there's the Soul, which is probably the only decent one. I feel like that's going to go for Affliction. I just don't know how I feel about it in demo. Just not gonna lie. Don't know if I'm the biggest fan of it. Did I test buff for Frost Mage and Mop and they boosted them during WAD numbers of Miss? I saw a bunch of those. Yeah, I did a video covering like some of those WAD to Mop buffs that I did for a number of classes. Nothing. Alright, we have a second one here with High Priestess. We can get us a Swift Zulian Panther. Come on, Blizzard. Blizzard, please. This is your chance. I've been farming these mounds. I haven't gotten shit. Now would be a great time to give me something, Blizzard. Reward me with something good, please. And after this, I'm just gonna go sit and see if PTR servers come up. I am so hoping we'll get a new PTR build because they got raid testing tomorrow. So hopefully we'll get a build tonight. Also, this is probably not the correct way of going, right? I'm trying to go quickly to the next boss. Maybe I should have just went around. Actually, probably a faster way is to go around. Just trying to avoid fights. They gave Frost DK a new mastery that's similar to Retails. It just boosted their damage. They had nerfed them from 100 to 20%. Okay, I'll need to take a look at that. Wait, what does the new mastery read like now? I don't even remember what the original mastery was. I do, however, remember they had a mechanic of you would put diseases on a target.
They are among us. As the skies light up,
Get a circle to heart
blissfully unaware
in Valorant from
but this activity
Diablo event.
human extraterrestrial technology of humans.
I remember they used to have a thing where they put a disease on a target and then Obliterate would consume those diseases, dealing damage per disease. But yeah, what is the disease now? It doesn't even work with Demo right now, so no one knows. Really? What the hell? That was weird. Alright, give me the mount. Give me the mount, Blizzard. Disappointment. My disappointment is immeasurable. And my day is definitely ruined. Let's do LFR BOD, I guess. Battle for Dalaran lore, LFR. For a quick Gmod chance. I'm trying to figure out, dude, man. I'm trying. Or maybe this is where we go for King's Rest, because I haven't done King's Rest. Also, chat, where do I find the... Is the guy here? It's like a turtle that could do send you into LFR. Is it on the other side? Pretty sure there was a turtle that could send you into... Oh, yeah, there is. Victory or death. There we go. Put it in general. The second half is what the new... What the first half of Mastery? Okay. Have a look. Oh, okay, hold on. Mastery, Frozen Heart. Increase all frost damage by 16%. Increases the damage of Obliterate and Soul Reaper by 16% if wielding a two-handed weapon, while not inside arenas or battlegrounds. Ooh! I kind of like that. Is that to make dual wield and two-handed a little bit more even? This guy has a loud mouth on him. Yeah, this is nice. Just being able to one-shot mobs like that. Not gonna lie, this is nice. Okay, nothing I can get out of here. Ooh, mogs though. I can definitely get some mogs. I actually like the recolor. Smasher? Wait, the LFR version of these actually looks really clean. That silver looks good. Not gonna lie. I thought they were close to begin with, but that mastery change with two-hander is like 5-10% above every spec. Yeah, that two-hander thing is interesting. I think previously they would have to play dual wield, but this is kind of nice. Honestly, very, very nice. What do I get mail-wise? Oh, this crap. Okay, neat. Oh, wait, what? Wait, hold on. It's crappier looking. It's bronze? I thought it was silver. Never mind. Okay, so the game was giving me like wrong weapon recolor for some reason. I kind of hate that. But whatever. Especially with buffing Soul Reapers, damage and mob was too wild for them. Big execute value, man. Hey, big execute value. I'm guessing Soul Reaper scales with two-hander versus dual wield differently. It seems to be damage is higher or lower depending if you're wielding a two-handed weapon. Any BOE? I don't even know what BOEs we had back in WoD. Honestly, it's been a second. Been a hot minute. Also got to make sure I don't interrupt him. Because this guy's going to be casting a thing, and then I gotta interrupt him. Maybe I don't have to? Never mind. He died way too quick. I got something out of this. Crash of Tides. That don't look that bad, huh? Some kind of a hook. Oh, this thing. Okay. Well, at least I got some mogs out of it. Which you guys is pretty neat. Specifically buffing Soul Reaper's damage and mob. Yeah. I don't remember that one super well. It's been a second. Like how good it was back then. Firehawk is all I see. You can go add in new ones. Can give this with it. Okay, so how do you even get the Firehawk actually? The one that Motherboard is going after, or West is going after. Not Flame. This thing? From Rag? Wasn't that the amount you can get? Oh, you can get the Flame Talon. Okay. I was getting confused for a second. Which one is a Firehawk? For some reason, I thought the Big Bird is the one that drops them out. To me, it makes sense. Like, all the sense in the world. But I guess it also makes sense to put it on the final boss. Doing your hard keys and reach lately? Dude, me neither. I was doing a bunch of keys with my group when I had a pre-made. But everybody's kind of been taking a break until Season 3. And I can't blame them. And then Season 3 stuff came out. And now we got, like, all these cosmetic stuff going on. With the events and whatnot. So honestly, like, I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. I'm vibing. It's actually been kind of nice just to chill. Oh, what? I forget she blocks your lust. I hate her so much. Normally I try to one-shot her before all this happens. I don't even have to do this. I forgot about the lust thing though. Completely forgot about the lust thing.
I lured you into open waters.
Do you freeze after a while?
You have
No, it just reduces movement speed. Wait, eventually it does reduce movement speed. Oh, to like crippling low. Is it fire that I need? Yeah, barrel. Yeah, so that gave me a little bit of fire to work with.
It's time we finish this. It's not ready.
There we go.
Can't stand like this.
Managed to escape with
The mount.
wretched life.
Unfortunate. That's a MOGs though. Leave instance. Okay, so now we need another raid or another dungeon. I've done M+ with randos. Just to get better at playing Holodin. Managed to get my 2K rating. Nice! I wanted to drop to the floor and cry with the parties. Had to heal. Yo, yeah, some of the pugs, man, are wild. There's some players out there that will just not press any buttons. Even if they're live depending on it. They'll just won't press anything. It is crazy. Alright, where the hell else do I go, chat? Where the hell else do I go, man? I got most of Pandaria stuff, unless I want to old hop and try to see if I can get a world boss on some of the ones that hasn't gotten one yet. There was a warrior character I had in Isle of Giants, like maybe I can get one. It was war mode, so, but maybe it spawns randomly. Registered Priory, looks like they are, oh hey. Registered Priory. It looks like they're angling to one prop warrior to be a lot better. What changes they make in Priory? Yeah, both those level 70, dude. If a level 80 comes around, they're just gonna wipe us out and we're dead. Gonna try for Indasta. Making more things blockable, reducing time more dots. That's pretty good. I think it's generally good from all the other tanks, honestly, because not many tanks can deal with magic damage in general. So reducing instances of like high amounts of magic damage just makes like blood decay, where normally only Blood Death Knight and possibly like Demon Hunter can survive it super well. That helps every other tank out there. I think there used to be like a nice mix of magic damage and physical damage, but like definitely put some limits on them. Back drop rate, the health charge is still not as good as day one. Nerf on the right side, she doesn't stun if she's with the first boss, and her Cinder Storm is only 4 seconds, not 6. Oh, wait, you mean trainer? Where's your trainer is a dude? The one that does like the fire cast or whatever? So you know like the stuns? Interesting. Spell block being removed because not everyone uses it properly in the dumbest argument I've ever had. Look, technically they're not wrong in the fact that spell block can only block certain abilities. It's not that they removed it because not everybody uses it, it's because the use case of it is very, very limited. Certain abilities can be blocked, others cannot. So you literally have to do research outside of the game to see if stuff is blockable or not blockable, right? So like a lot of abilities players would just pick it up and they're just not super intuitive. Like if it just like reduced magic damage taken or made it so that magic damage is not blockable for 30 seconds, I think that would have been fine. But the way that it did is you can now block spells, but not all the spells. It all depends how it was coded. But a baseline spell block, you give that to the warrior. I don't even think their spell block works that same way. I think it works a little bit differently. But for them, it's just a passive. For warriors, it's an active, but if you use the active at the wrong time, you're wasting it. So I think that's why they're looking at ways to change how they reduce spell damage taken. I think giving them like, what, 20 seconds of spell reflect and making spell reflect better, or the one nullification one is kind of cool. I feel like it'd be better if you could control nullification above them, right? I feel like it'd be better if you could actually have control over like a 4% random chance. You know what I mean? But that's just me, man. That's just me. Maybe I'm being unreasonable with that request. Who knows, right? But that would at least make sense to me, right? Just give it so at least there's some control, because 4% RNG seems like pretty bad. Can I take him as a pet again and then you kill him? I need him for drop. Wait, is this guy gonna be like that? Is he actually trying to kill it, tame it? Are we actually gonna have to race each other? Buddy. Brother. He's trying to tame Undasta. What? So he's already captured one Undasta, and he's trying to capture a second one. Really? Is he gonna try to tame it while I'm trying to kill it? Hold on, is that... Can I kill it before he tames it? Or should I just bail on this? Because if he's gonna be snagging it from my hands, then I might as well go, right? How does this work, chat? Or if I'm in combat, can you not tame it? Or can I just like blow it up very, very quickly? My keybinds are all messed up on this character. Just blow it up? Okay. I'm level 70, so I don't know if I'll be able to really blow it up, but I'll try. Also, I don't know if he'll spawning anytime soon or if he just tamed it. Well, the hell goes out and tames Undasta? I feel like you should be putting your own instance where you can go and tame Undasta. Not out in the open world as a world boss. I feel like now this guy's just gonna steal it from me, and we're just gonna waste our time here just standing for this thing. Yeah, if I was at a level 80, I feel like I'd be able to blow it up immediately. But don't they give those rare mounts or rare bosses like a second or two where they, what's it? Going out for Undasta instead of Horadorn is crazy? What do you mean for Undasta? I have Horadorn mount. What do you mean? Unless you mean him. I've gotten the Horadorn mount. I've gotten all those other mounts. There was only 2 from Mop Remix that I completely missed out on by accident. And that was Hulan mount because I thought I already had it. And then Undasta mount because I confused it with those other Triceratopses that the Zendalari War Scouts ride. I mean, the guy farming Undasta, then Horadorn exists. I mean, he probably just wants the big ass T-Rex with like the, what's it called? The decorations or whatever? I don't even call it. It's like a cannon looking thing he's got going on. There he is. It's like a, not even a cannon. Actually, he does have harpoons on the side. Well, it looks like harpoons, or maybe those are cannons. But he's got like a big old like, the helm thing he's got going on is pretty dope though. Not gonna lie, that thing is cool. But this is like the worst time for this guy to be out here farming a mount to tame. 100% he probably has a macro target on Undasta, start like taming immediately. Hopefully tame is like a 10 seconds, because then I'd be able to DPS race it. But if it's like real quick, then I don't know if I'll be able to, man. Don't know if I'll be able to, not gonna lie. I'm not like trying to target this thing as soon as it's up. Give me 10 seconds. If it is 10 seconds, I probably can kill it then, yeah. Probably can. This guy out here like, yo, could I tame him and then you can kill him? It's like, bro, I'm not gonna wait 15 minutes. You can wait 15 minutes. On a level 70 hunter? What are you doing taming him on level 70 hunter? Like, what are you doing? Wait, why is it trying to tame him on a level 70 hunter? It's like not even your main. Go kill him on your main hunter or something. Like, I think maybe one thing if it's like a max level hunter, then maybe. Triceratops over T-Rex ugly thing in a day. I don't know, man. I kind of think the Undasta looks pretty dope, but I guess it's to each of their own, right? It's not a Stegosaurus, but it is pretty cool in my opinion. Do they have a proper Stegosaurus in WoW? I'm pretty sure they have. No, I don't think they do they? They have T-Rexes? They have these things? No, that's the same. That's all T-Rexes. They have pterodactyls? Triceratopses. Then we got ugly Thunderscale. Yeah, we do have Thunderscale, you're right. Yeah, that's how Stegosaurus is. Or as close as it can be. But a proper Stegosaurus would be awesome. Even a Spinosaurus would be say, true, any one of those would be awesome. I agree. Yeah, proper stagger would be insane. Yo, come here! Come here! Help me tag this thing and then kill it together. Come here, rat. Ratsakun, whatever your name is. Come here. I don't want this guy to team a level 70 to tame a rare world boss. Should be illegal inside that they don't have stegos. They're my favorite dino. Dude, stegosauruses are awesome. Actually, best in slot dino. T-Rexes are overrated compared to stegosaurus, dude. Hell yeah. Yeah, Blizzard won't ever give us what we actually want, which is a stegosaurus pets and mounts. Although I feel like whatever they do for the next expansion in Midnight, just give us like a little Zandalari misadventure where you can get a bunch of stegosauruses. I'll be happy. Right, just give us a little island. There's Xandas, there's dinos. You can make like fun side quests with pets and rares and stuff and mounts. Just give us a bunch of stegos to get. I'll be happy. Imagine we went a full primordial dinosaurs. Yo, I feel like they had an opportunity to go full primordial a couple of times. They just never went with it. A Bronto pet. Yeah, that'd be cool too. A Brontosaurus too. Yeah, for sure. Zandalar. I mean, Zandalar, they gave us a bunch of dinos. They just could have done more. But I feel like they could do another dinos type of experience. Because look, we'll be dealing with Quel'Thalas. And trolls were a pretty big influence of Quel'Thalas in the past. They could totally add some kind of like a troll, meaty, bad guy that we maybe have to chase after, like as a side adventure. Kind of like how we went to Undermine and hung around with goblins. It was almost like a side adventure, but I'm not saying like as a full patch, but like a 0.7, 0.5 patch. Think of like a Siren Isle, but instead of hanging out in like a cool Tyran type of like vibe area, it's Zandalari area and dinos, and there's like a little story stuff. Something that we could do on the side. You know what I mean? I feel like they could totally add something like that in the future. Should be an area where you have to take a portal back to the time. Sure, yeah, they got Bronze Dragonflight involved, so why not? Yeah, dude, I confused this Colbat Primordial Direhorn with the ones that the Zandalari War Scouts have, because they all look the same. They all are just like this, like crystalline looking thing with a glowing eye and like some runes on them, and they don't even look like a real dino. They're just like a crystal dino. All of them look that way. Every single one of them. Oh, gay sauce. Are you also trying to tame, or are you trying to kill? You better be trying to kill. Unless there's gonna be two people trying to tame and then me trying to kill. And if this guy gets in here, he'll be fine. Kneeling. That's a cool set. I probably should get it from Trading Post. I do find it interesting we're going back to the zone where one of the original Xata corruption spots. True. That is very true. Wait, is that the set that I had? Summertime prot. Yeah. Had the summertime sets. I wish I had some funny like shovel type of weapons to rock with this. Here we go. That works, right? Is it Zulamon or Grimbatolon the other way around? I do find it interesting we're going back to the zone one of the Xata corruption spots. DJ, what do you mean? What, this set? You don't like it? I think it looks good. That's a set that I wore for like my... Because I made a bunch of these characters through MOP Remix, because leveling characters gave you a bunch of bronze. So we just make a bunch of characters, get a bunch of bronze, and use the bronze to buy mounts. It was just quicker. I would do my raid run and then we just level another character because it took like 2 seconds. No, literally, you could probably like you could level a character in like an hour because I had that one priest character just spam through dungeons and one-shot everything. A trial character. Yeah, so I just put on the summer outfit because that's when the thing was up, is during summer events. Is it Zolamon, then Grimatal the other way around? Might be, actually. I'm not 100% familiar. You know, I'll be honest, chat. I have not done lore walking. I've done lore walking on PTR, but I haven't done it once at all. I haven't even done the Arathi storyline at all. I haven't done any of that. I've just been out here grinding, raiding, getting my character a little bit of gear, getting my ult a bit of gear, and then PTR came out. I've been spending time with PTR. Haven't it's bugged? Is it actually? That's weird. I have not tried it at all. I just knew that it was some story stuff, and I was just like, there's all this stuff to do. Oh! Yeah, kill it, kill it. No, don't tame it. Ha! Ha! Okay, no mount. It's okay. Ha! Try to tame it. Loser. I should call him a loser right here. I'm not gonna do it, but I should just write haha. F this guy, bro. Why are you trying to tame it on level 70 Volpera Hunter? When everybody else tried to see if you can get this as a mount, man. Everybody's trying to farm mounts and he's out here. Well, I want to tame it. Get out of here. What the hell? Alright, where else can I go, man? Oh, let's do the Hellfire Citadel. I might as well get it done. If you buy 99.99 of the bones, you get a mount. Just buy them in the auction house. And then it's sell for like 1 goldfish on an A. What the hell? Sounds like a Volpera player to me. What's weird too is like, if it was a max level character, right? And then we're like, hey, I really just want to get Ondasa. You guys mind if I get him? I feel like at that point, if it was a real player with like an actual like functioning brain, and that sounds really bad, but really, you know how some people act like NPCs? Like actual NPC behavior, like there's just nothing really going on. He's just like out here, like he's like, I want to tame it. I pop in here trying to get the mount, as everybody else is, and he's like, hey, could I, hey, I tame, then you kill. It's like, what is that sentence? No, I'm out here just gonna kill it. He just sits there. As me and this other hunter attack the thing, he's like, I'm gonna tame it. Didn't tame it. It's like, what do you... Of course you're not gonna be able to tame it. First, like, if it was a max level player that's a hunter that's trying to get the mount, totally get it. But like, you're realistically not gonna be able to, no matter what you do, while everybody's trying to farm them as a mount. There's still things like mogs and mounts that you can get from it. Your best chance is to get that character and then get partied up with somebody on a dead realm, right? Trial character, whatever, right? Invite. And then once you're in a trial server, when you phase or whatever, then I can be like, okay, maybe that's your best chance, honestly. That is your best chance to get something like that. But ain't no shot you're gonna be able to get it here when everybody else trying to farm it. It just ain't happening. It just ain't happening, man. It goes away if you tame it. That's what I'm saying. Like, it goes away. Like, you just instead of just doing like, and he's probably gonna sit there for 15 minutes and try it again, and probably somebody else is gonna snipe them out or snipe the world boss. I feel like that could sit there literally for a couple of hours, just trying it and not getting it. And it just, to me, it feels like NPC behavior. Ended up taking me 12 goblins to get the charger. Finally got it. Inari's charger or the Tyrael charger? Congrats, by the way. Are we talking about the new charger or like the old charger? That's a lot of goblins, by the way. I didn't even count how many goblins I had to get. And the Inarius? Oh, the new one. Okay, yeah, I haven't gotten the Tyrael yet. That's what I'm trying to go after still. Nope, I'll get it at some point. Did I ever say to you guys how much I hate this place? I hate this place. There's a lot. That is a lot of goblins. That is a ton. Yeah, I was thinking maybe they would give you like bad luck protection from that, but apparently not. Maybe they should. I get it, they want to make it super tough and whatever, but at some point it kind of feels annoying more than tough. But is new mods drop, or is it what event that is? So it's a new buff called Collector's Bounty. So basically all rare mounts, as well as a certain rare pieces of transmog, either have like a double drop rate or a higher chance of drop. Blizzard posted made a blue post on it like a bit ago now. I made a video covering the actual event, but it's like a Diablo crossover event to get going on. But yeah, if you just read the collector's bounty, dungeon raid bosses equipment drops are doubled. Rare mount and legendary drops are also increased. So all the mounts that you can get have a higher chance to drop now. At least during the event. What about the charger ones in the greed event? So those don't have a higher chance, but they can drop from the goblins. Every time you kill a goblins. Like you got the charger, an RH charger, I got that. Shiro's charger apparently can also drop, but it's a pretty low drop rate. I probably should just get Shiro's charger next time it's on trading post at this point. If I don't get it while the event is up. Should have been on the vendor. Yeah, I actually agree. At least the Shiro's charger should have been something you could buy for like 300 of those. Yes, because I feel like eventually I think it's pretty easy to actually like max out your I actually legit think that it's actually pretty easy to end up hitting the cap of your the charges or whatever. Or not charges, but you know what I'm talking about, like the crystals or whatever. Right? I gotta run all the way there. This is why I hate this place, dude. I gotta run all the way back, all the way back, all the way there. Oh, and they're beating this thing up now. Ow, get over here. Stop shocking it, please. Now I gotta kill this thing, and then I gotta kill that thing. I gotta run all the way to this guy. And there's another one back there, and there's dudes spawning. Oh my god. Now they're beating up that turret. Don't you think they're gonna make sure that the turret survives too? Yeah, it's going down. I don't think it can actually die, but it's just kind of like... Maybe I've just picked the worst class to do this on. Like if I was on a rogue, grapple hook, and sprinting, I think this would be so much easier. Maybe that's my issue, is I picked the wrong class. And this thing also out here. Which is Blood. I got Riders of the Apocalypse that are Deathbringer. Yeah, seriously, Blood Riders would have been awesome. Riders would have been awesome. Like, I get what they were trying to do with the whole hero talents or whatever, but yeah, it would have been awesome to get the horse as a blood DK. I feel like that would have been very, very impactful. Nice. By the way, I hate this raid. It's way too long, bro. It is way too long of a raid. In my opinion. In my honest onion. Got a cloak. Even the gear from this place looks kind of lame. Like, is it just me, maybe? Maybe it's just me being like a salty Sally out here, but like, I just never liked the gear from this place. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't like the pieces. I don't like the color scheme. I don't like the shape of them. Not really. Like, the rogue one was kind of sort of cool, but even then it's like kind of sort of. The only good thing out of the raid is that shield. Yeah, maybe. Oh, you know what? Also, there's a mace from the... What's that one demon boss? Tyrant Velari? Her mace, but you don't even get it from her, I don't think. Oh, no, you can. Yeah, I like the recolors they added for, like, trading posts and stuff. I think it looks pretty cool. It's like, has a whole Draenic look to it. I treat the Reckless in place on Heroic, 10 to 12 and Mythic on a character alone. And had the Lego ring on every character. Imagine how many times I had to run this place. Like, I'm sure that we're trying to go for like, and maybe part of it, like part of my dislike of this place is just how bad as a WoD as an expansion ended up being, right? Maybe that's like my biggest issue with it. It's just WoD ended up being such a, not a great experience. Like, what to do Hand of Freedom separately from Steed? I like the world gear drops from over there more. Yeah, world gear. I agree with that. Even the world gear from MOP, even Legion. I like, at least it looks kind of neat. like this place I just don't like. And like again, maybe you guys are, maybe if you say like, if somebody does end up saying like, Dal, you just complaining too much. WoD was alright. It was fine. You like, not necessarily wrong, but I really did dislike this place with a passion, a burning passion. Mostly in hindsight. Again, everybody you talk about, like my GM for example, is like, whoa, WoD was the best time because the raids were cool. And it's like, I don't know, man. Maybe it's like me with me in Shadowlands, right? People would look at Shadowlands now, people that didn't play back in Shadowlands, look at Shadowlands now, they're like, whoa, this looks really cool. Whoa, Zareth Mortis, it looks like Destiny, sort of, kind of. But wow, it's super neat. Isn't that really cool? And I'm just like, with those PTSD eyes, I'm just like, you haven't met Anduin. You have not met Anduin. What do you mean? Anduin is easy. I one-shot him. I'm like, you did. None of us did. Oh, we wish we could have one-shot Anduin and just moved past it. That guy was a hurdle and a half. They decided, we're gonna make Anduin a boss. Like, look at his pants. I'm so like uninspired. Like, what the hell am I even looking at? Maybe it's a dwarf, right? Like, this belt, I'm not a fan. I'm just gonna stop. I'm gonna stop, chat. I'm gonna complain to the nth degree. I'm just here to get my skip. Get whatever mogs, but mostly for my skippy. Skippy, and then we dippy. WoD, bottom of my tier list. No hate if you love it. Yeah, no, seriously, if you love WoD, I am glad you did. I just don't know what people liked about it. Like, at all. It's like, I'm glad. It's kind of like with Shadowlands, like when people are like, oh, or BFA. People are like, BFA was actually a really good expansion. I'm just like, we did have corruptions, and like their acquisition wasn't great. Like, it was fun when you could actually get the ones you wanted, sorta. Like a power play over that was kind of neat in PvE, but in PvP it was super disbalanced. You know, but then it's like, I feel like I'm just complaining. If I expect proves me wrong, best expect and events. I don't know, man. It was okay. I think they definitely were trying some wacky stuff with corruptions, which is pretty neat, but I don't know if it's the best. I don't know if I would describe it as the best. Isn't there a stealthy nearby here? I thought it was a stealthy out here. Nope. Ignore me. I'm a fan of both BFA and SL, but 90% of people do not have fond memories. It's a lot of BFA, SL in particular, comes down to Choregast. Was a Choregast. Like, there's a reason why people called it Choregast. It wasn't just like for fun and the meme of it. It really was a chore. You had to do so much just to get all of your legendary materials. It was like a weekly thing you had to do for all of your ults too. So like, if people did like BFA and how you had to do islands on every one of your ults, Choregast was that, but like times 10. Or at least it felt like times 10. It's probably just as bad, if not worse. At minimum, just as bad. Had no ult, so that helped a lot. Yeah, I think so. But everybody that raided and everybody that did endgame stuff, usually you would have an ult, or you would have to pivot to another class for like a meta pick. And if you had to do that at any point, got an achievement. Makeover Extreme File Edition. Collect all armor class from Falhar Citadel. Or any class armor. Wait, did I collect? Collection? Which set it? Oh. I got the warrior set. Like, I don't like this either. I guess what they were trying to do is like go this gladiatorial Fel corrupted. But like, I'm just not impressed. It looks kind of whatever. I do think a lot of players that are playing like right now on live on retail and are going back to Shadowlands content to get mounts and toys and things like that, they're probably having a much better time than we did playing in Shadowlands like officially. Choregast was pretty bad, but now you don't have to do it as a chore. You just go in there for funsies. You don't need to get legendaries. You can just go there for whatever mounts and stuff you do, and you don't have to grind it. You just unlock it and you follow the pathing or whatever, and you're chilling. You can use the Undermine Cardinal raids. Bro, imagine just mounting up right here, going down the stairs drifting all the way down, running over all those mobs down there, just hit them with my car, right? Commit a hit and run, and then run into Gorfine's mouth. The car blows up, the boss goes flying, I get all the rewards raining down on me. Gotta go teleport to the next area and just go more hit and runs with bosses. That'd be so good. Oh my goodness, say how cool that sound must have been when farming renowned tracks now. Yeah, renowned was like renowned now I think is not terrible. Because it's like there's no power progression to it, but it's basically how you get your buffs from, like, that's just how you get your rep. I feel like renowned's rep source is fine. But yeah, that's really about it. As a source of rep, it's alright. That's really about all I like about it. Okay, I still have like 3 or 4 more bosses to kill, I think, before I get like to the final area. Oh, this part. I really hate this red Draenei section. Like, it just takes forever, like, to run through, and there's a lot of gauntlet event you gotta do and things like that. It's just lame. I'm sure back in WoW though, it was like, wow, we're storming an actual citadel. It is massive. But it's like, I'm doing it now. I'm just like, I really couldn't care less. That's why I like how they have the voice actor for what's his name? The shield guy from Overwatch. That was just so recognizable, man. Way too recognizable. Your film's leaking out? I mean, seriously, dude. I mean, at this point, like, I usually try to sugarcoat things and really give it like a, you know, everything a benefit of the doubt, but I hate a WoW, dude. There's a lot that I don't like about WoD as I'm going through this place. I want the mount. Just so I never have to touch this place ever again. Right, I want the mounts. I think the mounts are dope, but like, I'd love to never come back to this place ever again. Oh, inventory full? Oh wow, okay. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have this stuff sent over to me at some point. Oh, this part right here, yeah, because this guy takes... Wait, can I just kill him? Oh, thank God they added that. So he doesn't go immune immediately, you can just one-shot him. Normally this would be a gauntlet and a half, and it's so ass cheeks, I don't like it. This was the worst part. They fixed that though. So you no longer have to do this gauntlet. I am okay with this. I'm okay with that. So you can just one-shot him. I didn't know you could do that. Normally you walk up, he gains an immunity shield, you gotta close down portals. I'm playing a short dwarf paladin. I got the least amount of movement speed ever. So I'm having to actually trudge through this place so freaking slowly, man. Are you able to get through this really quickly like this? I'm okay with that. Oh my God. Tell me I can mount up out here, right? No. Okay, so I'm basically not I'm not looting anything unless it's the mount. I'm gonna get the rest in my mailbox. Then I have to loot the boss and let the items go in the mailbox? I guess so, you're right. You're right. That would be quicker. And the Shadow Lord, I think I can kill him really quickly, but I'm gonna have to run around through this anyway, aren't I? I don't have to loot him, right? I can just go. I wish this door would open so you can get that quicker, but you have to go this way, kill that dude, kill this dude. Do you have to clear the entire place, by the way? Or is it like some demons I can just avoid? Or bosses I can avoid? That we have counts as a one faction toy? Yeah, true, true. One faction story? Yeah, I guess so. We had 2 factions as well, like so much. I will agree with you on that. Yeah, the idea of like a storyline for Alliance and a storyline for Horde, I don't think is a bad idea. I mean, it had some replayability to it, right? It's kind of like when you played back in Legion and you had a storyline for every single class order hall. I like that, right? But now we just have one story. I mean, I'm okay with them giving us one story. Look, if it's a cohesive story and it makes sense and it's not super cringe or annoying to play through, then I think just having one good story rather than like having like two mediocre ones, I think it's okay. That's not, I'm not saying BFA had a mediocre story. It was okay. It was serviceable. But if you had to be one or the other, I probably just like one good story. Trying to unlearn not to loot these guys immediately as soon as I kill them is so hard. Kill every single enemy, the amount will drop. Imagine. Then they just dissolve factions and remove restrictions on the zone of faction. I do hope they continue keeping two factions of Alliance and Horde. I think that is such a core thing to WoW. And for factions to potentially like unite against a cosmic threat, I don't think is that bad, but I definitely think there should be storylines where like you redefine differences between the Alliance and Horde. We can't just be all in a big hug box. That is too lame. Way too lame. Wait, is that not a guy? Okay. Apparently that's not a guy. Let's bring it back. I mean, I just don't really know. Like, story-wise, how would you just bring up, oh, Alliance and Horde are fighting each other again? I just don't think they would be able to do that right now, right? There's not really an opportunity, especially as we're dealing with cosmic world-ending threats. So uniting Alliance and Horde for that, I think, is the play. But I do think there should be storylines where you can highlight the differences, core differences between Alliance and Horde. You know what I mean? Maybe like some storylines where Alliance and Horde have to play along, but there are some core differences where why they can never get along permanently. Why they can like unite against a threat, but there's some like differences where these are two separate factions with their own ideals. And there's quite clear differences between them. Not like one is bad, one is good. Because it's all shades of gray. And if they could do that in a cool storyline, I think that'd be kind of cool. Because then at least it opens up an opportunity for Horde and Alliance to still see conflict in the future. It's not a Arathi story. I didn't play the Arathi story, so I have no idea. I did not play the Arathi story at all. So I have no clue. I don't even know what happens. I just seen some poorly made like cutscenes of fighting or something. Like in-game cutscenes. But yeah, I see people clouding on that. But I don't know what the story is like at all. I have not done on PTR or anything. Don't do that tutorial literally made me quit WoW for a week. Really? Is that bad? Wait, did it make you quit WoW as somebody who was looking for a big story? Or is it just like, it was so bad it just made you not want to play? I gotta kill these guys? Oh no, it doesn't matter. Alright, Khadgar, send me. If the future, if that's the future of WoW, I need a new game. Hold on. Was it just like the bad story, or the bad cinematic, or the cutscene was just that bad? Because it sounds like as the whole Arathi thing was a side story, and I don't think that was ever a main story. You know what I mean? Because I had a little storyline of like, oh, resettlement of the Arathi and how Arathi joined the Alliance, more or less. And then the Arathi on the overworld are a little different than the ones at Hollowfall. And there's going to be like, essentially a little bit of like a culture shock for everybody. Story is also terrible. Okay, well, I'll play it at some point. Alrighty, boys. There it is. I'm gonna clear up my bags. What is happening? Why am I down here? Okay, Blizzard. Where was I? Wait, where did the game even take me? I was just looking at my bags trying to clear them. The game teleported me to what looked like the mage tower for Cruel for some reason. You know, like you go like a platform that in the like the ground and the skybox look very, very similar to that. Nothing. Come on, Doug. Can I get one mount, man? One mount is all I want, dude. One mount, and I can go and I can log off happy. Why am I so lucky with mounts, dude? Holy, okay, we're gonna log this character off outside of this raid. And I'm just gonna use this character for this place. I don't want to farm it, I just want to get the skips. You ever do Mythic Archimon? No, I did not. I did not play a lot of WoD. WoD kind of blew chunks in everywhere possible, so I didn't spend a lot of time in it. I'm also PvP'd in WoD too. We did streams and we did duels, but I didn't really get into PvE at all. Told you this event is just a trap. Look, everybody that I know is getting mounts, but me. Everybody's getting lucky, but me. Okay, it's not a trap. It's just it's me. I'm doing something wrong, obviously. You know, I'm angry. Making loud noises. I just repeated on WoD because it couldn't be bothered to raid. Bro, I actually think that's probably the best way to enjoy WoD. It's just to make your own storylines, because whatever WoD was trying to cook up just weren't. That shit was boiling for way too freaking long. So the only way to enjoy it is to just like, you know what? Scrap all of this. I'll make my own headcanon, and I'm gonna play around with our own headcanon with other players. Make our own storylines, because this whole like going back in time is kind of lame. That's because some people out of millions get stuff. Just some people out of millions. Bro, it feels like everybody. This puts a smile on my face. Big old smile. Seeing people hanging out in Legion Dalaran actually makes you so happy. Dude, we need remix now. You know, scrap 11.2, just give me Legion remix. Okay, we're gonna at least do it quick on a druid. I think I'm gonna go this just so I can move faster. The Chinese mount. I did see the Chinese mount. It's pretty cool. I like how it opens up with wings, just like has blades coming out of it, like feathers. That looks pretty neat. What are the chances they add that at some point? Alternative timeline, and in the past when Draenor was destroyed and so much going on. Exactly. I think the idea of like going back in time, but like the problem is what they cooked up is like the past alternative timeline thing, because it's like, okay, this gets weird, right? It's like you're going back in time, but also alternative time, so you're not changing up the past. It's weird. It's weird. What they probably should have done is essentially they should have sold it as you go into a different, like they probably shouldn't have done the whole back in time. They should have just went into like an alternate world, right? Where the events did not go on as they did for our world. You go to a timeline, a different timeline, where orcs were not invaded by demons, and instead they were able to thrive on Draenor into full-on tribes. Send Garrosh into that timeline, and he gets demons, orcs to be recruited, and now you have the Iron Horde rushing out. Make him a real threat, right? What would orcs of different tribes look like if they actually were left alone to thrive, right? On their own with that demonic influence. And then you could still include Gul'dan finding some kind of relic in our world so you can't contact demons in their alternate timeline. And still you could have Legion. That's probably what they should have done. Time for GH win. I don't think it's ever happening. I think the void of DH is a viability though. If they, especially if they had a void spec. And I feel like at that point they should also do a storyline with a Nightborn Demon Hunter too. I think that'd be sick. Nightborn Demon Hunter and Void of Demon Hunter would be sick. Yeah. I don't need to loot him, do I? They need Gul'dan that are not to follow Legion. Look, because I imagine Gul'dan. What if they changed Gul'dan completely, right? What if they changed Gul'dan completely, right? Imagine this alternative timeline. Gul'dan was originally a shaman, but he was always weak, and at some point the elements forsake him. And because of the elements forsaking him, the Fel was able to whisper sweet nothings in his ear, and then he basically was corrupted by it because it promised him power that other elements would abandon from him being as weak as he was. But what if in that timeline he became a hermit who still retained connection to the elements? And then he's actually a good guy. So he's in our world, a different variation of Gul'dan that never got corrupted by the Fel. But as he learns about what happened with our world and the original Gul'dan, he decided that, you know what? He failed, but I have not been corrupted. So maybe he gets involved and he still gets corrupted by the demons. Or something along those lines. Or someone else. And he finds out that he was pretty much supposed to be corrupted by something, but only in one timeline where demons did not evade, did not even reveal themselves. They never had like an anchor into Draenor, because Gul'dan was essentially the anchor. I think something cool could have been done there. A Shaman Big Bad would be cool. Yeah, like a Shaman Big Bad would be awesome. But you could also have that Shaman be corrupted by another force altogether, right? It just makes it so the Gul'dan has always been predisposed to some kind of like outside influence. His connection to the elements was weak, but with nothing else wrestling away, elements didn't even abandon him, right? He believed in the elements even if they wanted to abandon him. And they felt him worthy enough, but it was always like a thin line. And then he meets us in our world. He's a good guy at first, eventually becomes a bad guy again, but like a different type of bad guy altogether. A Void Shaman? Hell, a Void Shaman would have been possible, right? Because he gets to, as a good guy, gets to hang out in our world, sees that there's all these influences, and now they're wrestling to control him. Imagine it could be make some kind of an amalgamation of Ghoulish Daniel. Can you get the weapon of Agramar? Or do you need to be like a strength class to be able to get the weapon? How does that work? Can I get Scythe as a non-Scythe user? Or can I not? Does anybody in chat know? Captain Light Wheel's got a purge. Either one, that would be okay. Jack shit. Okay. Blizzard. We gotta have a serious talk, Blizzard. How many mount runs have I done so far? How many have I gotten? Goose egg. What the hell is happening? How is everybody on the mother getting mounts and I'm just out here like slamming my head against the desk, getting nothing done? How? Anything here by don't equip? No, I don't think so. Give me both. Just super on a Rucky, boys. Never lucky. Alright, need another character. Place a whole day playing and got nothing. What did you get today? Friends along the way. I got to hang out with you guys. That's the most important thing for me, is being able to hang out with all of you. I mean, don't get me wrong, mounts are really freaking cool. Mogs are really freaking cool, but hanging out with you guys, peak fun. Why do you think I hang out on? Why do you think I stream? Why do you think I stream, man? It's okay. We have another character. We can do another Taurus run, and Death Knights actually move kind of quick, especially if I go full on Rider. I don't think I want to do that though. So with Mystic Savannah skill, you have the skip. I hope you have the skip. I mean, we're actually super sad if you were doing this without a skip. Yeah, DK should move in with Rider. Yeah. Although I think I'm probably just gonna stick Sundayan. That is the build for now. I don't want to have to mess up my build. You don't have hacker skills. True. That is true and factual. Look at you. He probably just got it, dude. Probably just got it. And he's so happy running around the fresh new mount. Lucky. Happy for you. So happy for you. You have a DH? Do you not have a DH? I do have a DH. Why? I mean, like, use DH for one stuff? I guess I could reuse the DH too, yeah. Yeah, I guess I should run DH on some of these places too. Ooh. Unless you're saying I should do Black Temple as a Demon Hunter. Watch me. Yo, maybe we should do Black Temple as a Demon Hunter. What are the chances I get the glaives? Imagine if I get both glaives. That'd be insane. And then do time walking, get the transmog. That'd be sick. You need both glaives, right? Main hand and offhand in order to be able to get the transmog, right? The DH skip, right? You mean like a no, I don't. A Black Temple DH skip? Yeah, both. 0.5%. Yeah, that's I got it. Has it been like bad luck protection? Bro, I wish there was some bad luck protection going on. I wish. Imagine if that had bad luck protection for all this. That'd be so good. Ain't no way. You could jump the chains. Oh, and you could just go all the way to Illidan like that? Yo, if that's the case, dude, I'll just jump the chains then. I'll jump the chains and jump the shark and jump whatever the hell I need to jump. Whatever I have to jump, man. Whatever it takes. I do like the DK movement speed though. That is so nice.
I've started my assault on the northern front. I'll keep
I got both glaives and through resets. Wait, that's so lucky. What the hell? Okay, maybe after this we do the Demon Hunter thing and just to try it because I want to see what it's like. Do you have to like clip through the ground to go up, or is it just like one of those things where you could just cheese it? Because if I could do it really quickly through chains, that'd be cool. I wouldn't be against that. I'm a hater, chat, but I don't hate that. No!
My forces will keep them engaged here.
Overreaction there. I can look at a video, kind of hard to explain how you do it. Is it like some really crazy maneuvering you gotta do? Yeah, if you want to link like in Discord or something. And chat, I also need to spend this week at some point doing a raid run on my ults because I don't have my 18% damage amp like everybody else does. And yesterday in raid, I was actually keeping up and doing more damage than some people without the damage amp too, which is kind of wild. Part's kind of crazy good. Double jumping on the left hand chain. Okay, is it like something I could probably like mess around and figure out? Or is it like you gotta know like a sweet spot that you gotta jump in on? Because if it's a sweet spot, then yeah, definitely take a look at the video. It's like an easy one. Alright, Agrimar. Give me the weapon. Dude, if I just get the weapon of Agrimar or the Scythe of Argus red, specifically red, I'll be happy. Like, even if no mount, I'll be very, very happy with a weapon. Like, a weapon would look sick as hell. I always wanted that thing. It's really, really bad at getting to shellac. I hate how it gives me Gorshalak legacy. Because it looks like the weapon, sorta. Come on, Scythe or oh, I thought I got something good. Blizzard, we're really gonna have to have a talk here, man. We're really gonna have to have a talk here, bud. We're really gonna have to have your talk, man. What is this unluck? This is some legendary unluck. I know so many people that have gotten something from this week. How many more runs have we made today? I don't even know. We've been running the entire time. I want to do like one more run. Should we do the Black Temple run? Or just another Antorus chance? I'm at 60% of all items from dungeons and raids collected. Good for you. I'm pretty sure I have collected every useless item. Every MOG that I couldn't care less for. I'm getting a lot of MOGs, if anything. But I feel like I get so many pieces dropping, it's not even funny. I just want them out, man. Maybe they could drop like to 5% per week. Bro, that'd be sick. But probably they shouldn't. Alrighty, we're trying to DH. Maybe DH is going to be the play, dude. Maybe it's like, hey, you're not bringing the right class for this raid. Maybe you got to bring in the DH. Maybe that is the difference maker. Strathamon farm. I mean, I already have a couple of characters at Strath, so that is something I'm doing. At Blizz, it suggests that 5% per week. I think 5% is pretty generous by itself, honestly. Not like I'm against like a 5% per week. Don't get me wrong. Eh? Paragon of the Undying Army, what does that mean? Theater Pain, what? Huh? I opened up a snowball and it gave me a quest, Paragon of the Undying Army. Is there like some snowball quest with that thing? Or did I get like rep with them? Maybe I did get some rep thing with them. I have no idea, honestly. I get to see Lich King at ASUS back to back on the MOG. Bro, maybe DH is the play then, yeah? Maybe that is the big difference maker is Demon Hunter. Swear to God, dude, if my DH gets an actual item from this, then I'll start doing my dungeon stuff and raids grinds on this Demon Hunter. If this actually just gives me the item on the Demon Hunter, I'll be surprised, but pleasantly so. But this is going to be the last run, chat, because after this I gotta get some food, and I gotta raid, and I gotta get some work done. And hopefully PTR rooms will be up later tonight. But, yeah. Okay, game. Jay got 4 legendary bows of Sylvanas and you already had one in the bags. That is hilarious, bro. No mount, but 4 bows? Bro. What is this luck, dude? Thing is, I already had the bow. But damn, that is some luck right there. God damn, 5 of them? Jesus. Want to share with the class? You want to share with the chat? You don't need all 5, right? Maybe if you could put all together, you could maybe make like an axe out of them or sword. No mounts, dude. No mounts at all. Not a single one, and you've been running this entire time. So I have no idea what the hell's going on with me. Just cursed, man. I'm just cursed. How many mounts? Goose egg. 0. Sadness. 5, 10. Yeah, in my dreams. Yeah, Briar. It's been pretty bad, Jay. It's been pretty bad, man. It's been real bad.
Disable the defenses. We will not fail you, Prophet. Champions, we'll keep these winged beasts occupied while you clear a path.
I don't know how many runs I've done on this place so far. It's like 3rd, 4th, maybe. Trying it again. It's gonna be weird in Legion Remix not calling Mecharia's normal name. Oh yeah, they changed it to what's it called? Eradath. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I don't think anybody remembers a place like, ooh, Meckery. Or I called it mac and cheese. Okay, I did a thing. Oh, no, I didn't. I thought I messed up. Because if you kill both turrets in a single go, he'll just do the AoE thing, or just have to AFK there for like a while.
I'll keep their forces occupied.
Mac and cheese, yeah. I'm sure we'll all just call it McCree anyway. It's kind of like McCree, right? Some people call him Cassidy, but some people still refer to him as McCree. Like, you say McCree, everybody knows what you're talking about. It's Cassidy, but everybody knows what you're talking about. Right? It's still McCree. It's still the same gunslinger, roly-poly, flashbang, right-click spammer. Did you remember? How would you say it, Cassidy? Yeah, no, because nobody calls it that, dude. Nobody calls him that. And I'm sure we'll still call that place McCree or Eridath. I'm sure for guides and stuff, if I ever call that place anything, I'll probably call it Eridath. But people that play in Legion, they will probably remember McCree or whatever. That's rough, but bro, it's pretty bad, man. My luck has been rotten. Rotten luck. Just got super unlucky on everything. But MOG's game is pretty insane though. I got like, I'm pretty sure almost every item. I guess I could kill this boss and that boss for more MOGs. Yeah, might as well. I'm here anyway, I might as well get all the MOGs, right? I might as well get every MOG out here. Oh, this trinket, bro. Oh, getting this thing Titan Forging. Stupid Scourge Wing was amazing. Well, I got some pieces, but not a complete set. I can't make trial characters. Can't run content with them. I guess it raids. I'm not surprised. Yeah, did they disable the ability for people to run legacy content as trial character? Okay, okay, hold on. The shoulders look sick. I don't think I've ever gotten the Demon Hunter shoulders, but they look some of the best ones out there. I do like those. Don't think I was able to complete the sets or anything. No, it's at DH's? Lol. Exactly. Untoured Waste is a war zone in the game. What is the Untoured Zones again? Untoured Waste. Is that the first one? Oh, this one? I spent a lot of time here killing rares and stuff. I don't necessarily hate it. I think the lava is very annoying because it does percentage health damage no matter what level you are. But outside of that, it doesn't seem that bad. At least in my opinion. One man's opinion, right? One man's opinion. One man's opinion. I don't know. I don't really hate it. I think the first zone was a little bit harder to like get around with, honestly. Wait, I actually got a bunch of stuff here that I didn't have. Oh, I'm not a mythic. I'm a heroic. I'm on the wrong difficulty, chat. No wonder I'm actually getting MOGs. I'm on the wrong difficulty. This entire time, I'm just... Okay, well, I guess we could run it back on mythic now. I didn't realize it wasn't heroic. I didn't realize I was like, why am I getting so many MOGs? I'm pretty sure I had everything. That explains it. Wrong difficulty. It's okay. It was really fast. We're on it back. I am trying so hard not to be upset right now. Run it back. It's okay. I'm saying to... No, I'm not even telling you guys it's okay. I'm telling myself it's okay. Have you done the Najatar or Korthian or any other weird-ass plays to make for the first patch? Have you been there? Yes, I did. I had to go back to Najatar for a quest thing. Yes, I have. Had to do it for the Johnny mount. That transforms you into Johnny. Why does it keep saying Paragon of the Undying Army? Do I actually have Paragon? Need Sanctum mount for my wife. Sanctum of Domination. I can get you guys a skip if you want. So at least you can have an attempt at it. Can't guarantee that you'll get it, but at least I can get you a skip. Okay, mythic. Sure, mailbox is a bunch of crap for me to get. I got a lot of mogs on heroic. Apparently didn't get a lot of heroics on this place. And I mean the person saying Uncharted Waste is bad. Oh, you mean that? Like compared to it? I can totally see why people don't like Uncharted Waste though. I feel like maybe this place is probably going to be grind on you after a while if you're like hanging out here a lot of the times in when Legion Remix comes out. You're my 4K gold per run at Sanctum. And a boss, the lots of brain cells each time I do it. Are you doing like a full run of Sanctum, no skipping? Or is it like 4K with skipping? Because doing it, wait. Yeah, Sanctum. Yeah, if it's skippy, I don't think it's that bad because you killed Charagru. And then you can kill Kel'Thuzad and then Sylvanas. You're doing full run, no skip. Oh, yeah, that place is long. It's just a lot of running. Even back in Shadowlands when it was current content, it was just a lot of running. Kill some mobs, run. Kill some mobs, run. Kill some mobs, run some more. Skip this big guy, go up a long set of stairs. Just a lot of running, man. You just put auto run and just walk away. I feel like if they ever added like an auto run feature in WoW, that place needed it. That lets you like skip all the mobs and just auto run. Literally walk away from your PC for 5 minutes, come back, and finally you're the boss. More way out of Nighthold though? Wait, really? Fainsmith? Yeah. What do you mean no way out of Nighthold? Like the Legion Nighthold?
We cannot hold out long. You must disable the defenses. We will not fail.
Ah. Hoping he wouldn't get tagged.
These winged beasts occupied while you clear a path.
From last boss you can TP out? Really? Wait, from last boss you can't TP out. Oh, leaving it? Yeah, it's weird. It is weird. Okay, we'll run. We have it to why them. Okay, cool. Yeah, hopefully you guys get all the mounts then. Hope you guys get Vengeance and the horse.
Legions ranks are crumbling, but we still outnumber us. My forces will keep them engaged here. The heart of Antoris lies before us.
I think I need to probably make a full list of all the dungeons and instances I can go to. And find like a perfect rotation where I could just basically endlessly do them so I never hit that instance max or whatever. So I can basically go from one instance into the next, and never hit the cap. And we can constantly be farming mounts and rare on ults. Did I get all the mogs of Mythic though? Like some that I'm missing, I think. Yeah, like one. Two. Oh, maybe I can just kill them. Can I just kill him? Or is it like going to be a wall? Or do I have to go all the way down the stairs? Because apparently they can drop some stuff for me too. Anything good? Did you get a MOG? I think it's actually the one I was looking for, is the male shoulder. Is there anything else? Oh, Human Hunter shoulder. Okay, so there's still one more to get later. Or do both have the hordes from Shadowlands? Oh, so you're going after vengeance then? I actually really like Vengeance's amount. I think it's a really good one that they added. Like the whole, like, you know, Sylvanas flying, whatever the hell they're called. What are they called, actually? They're like, what is that supposed to be, actually? The mount type. I don't know if it says it or not. Dragonhawk, that's the one, yeah, like a shadowy undead Dragonhawk. It's sick looking. Come on, something good maybe? Nothing. Then again, Agrima has gotten me nothing good for a while. Because I can play like Diablo, I'm just getting trash loot from mobs. Can't complete my build. Come on, Antaurus, this is your chance. Get something good, please. Please! Nothing! Wow! Great! There's a Blizzard. You guys got it. You guys are a piece of work, man. You guys are a piece of work. Alright, chat. We're just gonna be sad. That's okay. We tried. Flying Worm Dragon with the bat wings. I mean, it's pretty cool. I like the Dragon Hawk and how it's undead. I always enjoy the model. They went to Shadowlands because they didn't do campaign. Bro, yeah, they really gotta remove some of those. Seriously, whatever going on with Paragon of the Undying Army, they could just blow it out of the... I was gonna say buttholes, but I don't even know if they have that. They're undead. They're like decrepit. Bile hole, whatever. What do they got going on, bro? I don't know the anatomy of the Undying Army. I really, frankly, couldn't care less. I'm just so sad I didn't even get any good, bro. Ah, man. Wait, hold on. I have more garbage in my mail. Hold on a second. More garbage here. Thank you. Thank you, Blizzard. Appreciate it. Blizzard is so good at giving me garbage that I can't use for MOGs, but they're really bad at giving me stuff I want. Okay, maybe one more mount run, just because I'm addicted. Definitely don't have a problem, chat. Definitely don't have a problem. Definitely don't have a problem. This is not what having a problem looks like. Trust me. Trust. I don't think I have... Actually, sure, there's a Shadowlands. Because I could go do the Shadowlands raid real quick. That is a thing I could do. That's rough. Bro, seriously. I could go do the Shadowlands raids for the horse. Right? I could try for the horse. Normal heroic, anyone worth farming? Yeah, normal mythic Gul'dan is like the only one that's worth farming, that's for sure. I try to remember which character I had the skip, at least building up a skip for. I know that I had a character I was building a skip for the Gul'dan. I just don't remember anymore. The horse from the 9 is great, just got it. Yeah, I never gotten that one. You have a Southern Hall's Mount. I do. That one I had for a while. That one I had for a very, very long time now. I could do another... since I'm an Oldham, I could do another Vortex Pinnacle. Unless this character already done a Vortex Pinnacle, but I don't think they have. But I could do Vortex Pinnacle as a bear. That's rough. Bro, I've just been super unlucky. I've been parking this character in case the rare drops, but he barely spawns. Let me check to see if I even did a run this week. Oh, okay, so I could actually do Throne of the Four Winds on this character. So maybe Throne of the Four Winds is the play. And I could also try for the this one as well. Or Vortex Pinnacle. Those would be the only two that I can do real quickly. Otherwise I got raid to get to. I'll probably eat some food while I am waiting. Oh yeah. A billion belts from these guys specifically. I'm gonna get a billion more. Inventory full? Bro, my bag's space is just absolutely impossible on this guy. Try to sell everything that I can. I don't think I can though. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff I gotta delete. Yo, grats. Grats. Happy for you boys. All of y'all that are getting mounts, I'm so happy for you boys. So happy for you. What? Okay. That was weird. I was just trying to go cat form. Look at the cat swim animation. It is the best. This right here is what's keeping my sanity alive. Just this funny ass cat form swim. Please give me the mount. On the drop. On the drop. Hold on. On a drop. Nothing. Wow. Great. Unless there's more and I just missed it. Oh, another cloak. Cool. Woo! I got it, boys. I got Jack. Dang. Yo, how do you think I feel? Is this placed on the same lockout like normal and heroic? Or is this like a different lockout? Actually, is it? Heroic? Normal? Or is it a 10 men, 25 men lockouts? How does this work? Jake, how does this place work? Is this a 10 men, 25 men lockout? Or is this like a heroic and normal lockout? Or is it just a one? I'm moving so slowly. Oh, please catch me. How'd you get the new T2 colors? You do the farm goblins in Undermine or Storm and Dogma, but Undermine is a lot better because it's spawned in. And you get those shards and you trade them in for the sets in Dornagal. I got most of them from that. I couldn't tell you about the raiding kata. Okay, let me try it. Let me try turn it into like a 10 man. Or let me try turn it down to like a normal mode. See if it'll give me like a different version of the raid. Still 25 man normal. And the bosses are all dead. Okay, let me try 10 man and see if it's a different lockout or whatnot. I'll try still heroic, but do a 10 man. Because maybe 25 men and 10 men are different instances. No, it's not. It doesn't make a difference on the looks of it. Okay. So then I could do the Vortex one. Let's see if that gives me anything. Oh wait, did I set it to 10 men? Hold on, let's try back to 10 man. Unless I messed up. No. So I mentioned the Hearthstone Diablo event, but I haven't seen it. It's not on the vendor. It's not on the vendor, no. It is a rare drop from the goblins. Basically, you want to keep farming goblins until you get all the cool stuff from them. There's a pretty low chance that you'll be able to get things like, from goblins specifically, there's a pretty low chance for you to get things like, another charger is a pretty low chance for a lot of people, it seems like. Tyrael charger can apparently drop, but a very low chance. And all the other items also pretty lowest chance. I killed nearly 120 so far. That is a lot of goblins. And you double check to see if you got the Hearthstone already. I think it's called the, it's not Hearth, is it? No, you don't type in Hearth to find it. It's like, Town Portal? Tome of Town Portal. That's what it is. It basically just gives you Hearth, but through like a, scroll, kind of like Diablo style. Rare? No. I'll check. Yeah, because you might have gotten it already if you played on the during like the previous Diablo crossover events they've had in the past. If you played through any of those, then you should be able to have unlocked it by now. Well, I'll be damned. There it is. Yeah, I feel like that one is one of those that a lot of players miss out because it doesn't look like anything, but it's like the toy. Yeah, no problem. Because normally you tap in Hearthstone, but it doesn't have the word Hearthstone. It doesn't even say replace your Hearthstone with a town portal or anything like that. Even though I feel like it should.
If you catch my drift.
All right, and this guy's gonna be the last one, and then I have to go because I gotta basically hop on, kill Galley, get food, get some work done. Hopefully we don't kill too many bosses after Galley, and I could just chill. I was hoping maybe like if I were to get at least a mount early on and not be like get hung up on this. I was hoping maybe I'd spend a little bit of time like getting a normal run done or a heroic run done or an ult just to get the rep. Ended up not doing it, and we ended up doing this entire time. What do I do for work? This channel. I run this thing, and that pays all the bills. Thanks to all of you boys. Thanks to every single one of you that supports me. You guys do. The mount. Swear to God, dude. Swear to God. Swear to God. I'ma lose it. I'ma lose it. That's sick. Yeah, what I do for work is I run dungeons and raids and don't get any mounts and complain and cry about it. And people give me money for it. Not directly, but ads help out a lot. Or donos do too. And members too. Bro, what is this unlock though? Like for real though. I really want to run one more, dude. I don't think there's a single thing I can run that I could do really fast. I want one mount. One mount just so I'm satisfied. I got that itch for a mount. Telling you. And do pug keys. And pug keys. Yeah, so everything that consumed my sanity. Everything that can potentially consume my sanity, I do it. All for you boys. Scratch his arms. One more hit. Exactly. Do one more hit. Maybe I could do one more. You guys got the mount runs? All right. What the hell? Why are there dead bodies out here? Okay, there was one. If this works right, go down here. I really gotta take a give us a portal to Stonard, just so I can go to like the please work. Give me the WAD version. Okay, this works. That's the only other way that I can think of to get to Stranglethorn really quickly, because you can do Zulg Rub on a Dale Shammy. This is my Mop Remix character. This is the Mop Remix character that I played all of Mop Remix, man. This is my main on Mop Remix. Chat, when Legion Remix comes out, should I main a Rogue or should I do Demon Hunter? I feel like it's an expansion with Demon Hunters, and I feel like it would just make sense in the world to play Demon Hunter during a Demon Hunter expansion. Or do you think I should play a Rogue? Because for some reason I decided to play Shaman, but not a Monk. When Mop Remix was out. But I played Panda, so at least I like hit the theme right. I love the Rogue mount though. I have that one already. I got that one. The Crow. I have all recolors. Play an Evoker. No. No. You don't have an Order Hall. Are they gonna give Evokers an Order Hall? Right? Or are the Evokers just not gonna have anything? DH main for life? Yeah, I'll probably do DH. It would just make sense. That or a Druid so I can get all the recolors, because I didn't do a lot of the side quests for Druids at all. Although I probably will play multiple characters just to get all their sets and stuff. Probably play a bunch of them, but I will main one. I'm thinking Demon Hunter maybe. Just because of the themes. Void DH. Yeah, Void DH. Bro, if Void DH is a thing, I'm definitely gonna play it. Definitely gonna spend some considerable time with it. Okay, and 2 chance on a mount, man. This is 1 and sadness. Second chance. Come on, Blizzard. Blizzard, if you love me, this is it. This is your opportunity. I've been trying for mounts this entire day. That's all I've done. Nope. Not ready for the raid, man. Get out of here with those invites. Pretty sure for him is like automatic though. I'm gonna try to see if I can go this way instead of going in the water. Although as a shaman, I feel like you just water walk. Gotta be a faster way to get through this, right? Oh yeah, you can just run this side. Does this even hurt? Oh, it just misses. It doesn't matter. Fingers crossed, let's go on Jesus. Dude, 5% chance for a mount, and I've been getting him back to back to back and nothing. At some point, that 5% chance got to turn around, right? At some point, it's got to turn around. Also, tomorrow is raid testing. I'll probably be streaming tomorrow. Although it's going to be really early, so hopefully I'll wake up early enough. If I can wake up early enough, then we'll do raid testing. If I don't wake up early, I will just won't stream tomorrow, boys. Come on. Come on. Come on, Blizzard. This is your chance. This song sucks. It has a bad drop. I want a song with a good drop. Another good one. It's an okay song, but not a good drop. I'm okay with that. Takes a while though. Told you, takes a second. Dude, I'm trying to give it the benefit of the doubt, Blizzard. This is your chance. This is your chance. Wait! 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 That actually worked! Bro, am I gonna have to do this every time? This little camera ritual when I want a goddamn mount. Am I gonna have to do this from now on? Like, some people do this and they just get mounts randomly. I've seen clips of people doing that way back in the day. I honestly thought, yeah, not happening. Scroll down, there it is. Am I gonna have to do this dumb little ritual with camera stuff and music and a drop for every one of these? Like, this is the cheat code apparently. You just have to go and do this cringy thing and it happens. Well, let's go mount this thing. Where is it? Swift, Zul, Leon Panther. That's gonna be this character's ground riding mount. We did it. Actually got one. It was, how long did we stream? 3 hours, 20 minutes. Worth it. Dude, that's a, how many mounts is that per hour? That's a 0.3 mount per hour. 0.3 mounts per hour here. There it is. Gonna take a screenshot of this thing. Look at this thing. Finally, dude. Finally. I've been so unlucky with mount farming. It only took me 3 hours until a mount finally dropped. Holy moly, chat. Third interest mount being made. Wait, I got a third of the interest mount being made. There it is, man. Oh, dude, now I'm seeing like all my friends got Switzerland Tiger too. Oh, cool. They also got a Switzerland Tiger. Neat. Is this my punishment for stealing that proto Drake one time? Is this my punishment finally coming, reaping what I'm sowing? Because how many goblins are just giving one shot at a time? Wait, really? I normally get like 5 minimum. Crazy. There it is, man. At least it wasn't 5 legendaries. Well, you know, 5 legendaries is actually pretty legendary too. That's pretty sick. But cool, we've got a Swordzillion Tiger. How many people have this? I'm sure like everybody's gonna have it by the end of like this month. But there it is, man. There it is. There we go. Alright, well there it is, chat. Thank you all. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. I gotta get to the raid. I gotta go kill Galawix and I gotta get some food. You guys have a wonderful evening. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna go just because I'm really late. I don't want to make him wait up on me or anything. So you guys have a wonderful one. Tomorrow is a maybe stream. If I'm up early, then we can get the stream going so we can stream the raid. And hopefully PTR rooms will be up tomorrow or maybe tonight or whatever. But yeah, thank you all. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll catch you guys all next stream. Alrighty, boys. Alrighty. Peace.
Connecting the dots, black spots in my vision. I'll be blaming it on divine intuition. I'll be praying for a divine intervention or anything else that gets my attention. And I'm falling for you. You're a fine invention, the sort of poison to me, but I keep forgetting. And now I'm halfway in and I'm half alive. You take my face and you hold it up to the light. Trying to imitate mine. To take me home. If not you, not here, then I don't know. As above as I